afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to main tournament number 1, finals day. We are here. We're going to have some fun. We've got 2 teams that are ready to go, and they're going to give us some beautiful and spectacular games. Before we get too deep into it, if you guys are new here, hi, I'm a Master 15, and I'll be your caster today. But overall, we are just welcoming you guys back. This is, again, Circuit Season 5 EU region. And, again, it's finals number 1. And we still have some more tournaments to go through. But let's go over that real quick so you guys know how we're going to be going to go through things and how things have been happening. So, we've had this format for quite a while now, but just for all the newcomers. So, right now, we are in Qualifier Number 1. And right now, we are gaining all the points, everything that is going to be acquired here into today's final matchup. We still have another qualifier main tournament number 2 that it will be available here soon. Signups are still open, by the way, guys, if you want to get in on that. And then after everybody gets all their points all the way through, we get through qualifier 1 and 2. Then the top 4 teams that have the highest amount of points based on their placements and, of course, their overall skill and abilities that they've been able to do through this tournament. Those will go to the final tournament to duke it out and find out who's going to get all the beautiful prizing that goes along with that. And of course, there are prizing, of course, along main tournament 1 and 2. Now, as of right now, today is going to be the finals. And so we do have the teams that, of course, have made it all the way here. Those top 16 that kind of qualified and made it their way here. So those teams have dedicated their time, done all the hard work, and done everything to make it here. You guys, if you guys are new or veterans, either way, some of these names may be familiar to you, some of them may not, and which is fantastic seeing that new names are able to make their way up. And some of these old names, you like, say, Rain or Violent GG, they may have different rosters, of course, across the time as people, move teams just a little bit. So overall, we're happy to see everybody here. They've done their work, they've done their homework, and they've done all of the matches to get here, which, as of right now, today we're going to be seeing the team's going to be playing today. So we can go ahead and check the brackets and just to see where everybody has come from, how they've gotten here. And with the main final tournament here, we're down to Invictus versus Hammer. As you can see, just kind of going across the board, you can see where down at the bottom, you can see Hammer Esports making their way through. Endurance being able to be beaten. And then pretty much 2 O's all the way up to make their way here. Now, Invictus is the only one who didn't have 2 O's all the way up there against Meta. So everything looks good as far as what they're doing, how they've gotten here. Normally, there's 2 O's all the way through, but that's not too bad. But again, we got to give congratulations to everybody who's made it here, all these teams. Because, again, getting to top 16 is not the easiest feat in the world anyways. So congratulations to everybody who's made it here. But Invictus and Hammer are going to be our lovely people for today. But as I mentioned, all the pricing and what they're playing for. So we have, again, the main tournament and the final tournament. And as of today, with main tournament number 1, we're looking at really the first and second place prizes. We're looking at the $250, the 3,000 credits, 15 event cases across the board and premium. And then first place, which is what everybody's aiming for, the $500, the 5,000 credits, and 20 cases in the event and premium. Of course, we still have the final tournament. This is what everybody's making their way for in this qualifier and the next one. Fourth place will get a guaranteed $200, 3,000 credits, and 10 premium cases. You can rack it up to third place for $500, 3,000 credits, 10 crates across the board for those event and premium. And then if you can make it to the finals, no matter what, you'll at least be able to pull the second place of $800, 4,000 credits, and then 15 cases on the event and premium. And then last and finally, our number 1. Whoever finishes and is the champion for Season 5 will get $2,000, 5,000 credits, and 20 event and premium cases, and that beautiful, unique, one-of-a-kind Circuit Season 5 skin. And the team that will be awarded this will be going down into the history books of Critical Ops as one of the rarest skins to get, because the team that wins will be able to acquire this here for Season 5. It's beautiful. It's great. Again, hats off to the designers for that. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And if you see this online, if you guys are playing ranked, if they decide to grace themselves into casuals, if you see this, you might want to know that the match is probably not going to go too well for you. Depending on your skill level, by all means, you guys can always give them a run for their money and everything for that. But if you see this, it's not going to be an easy time. But overall, Invictus, EU, and Hammer Esports will be figuring out who is going to be taking that victory, that number one spot here in main tournament number one. We're going to go ahead and check out their stats, kind of give everybody a rough idea of how and what their skill level is, what their achievements have been, and everything across the board. And Invictus has been, around the block a couple of times, and they've definitely placed, really good across the board. I mean, second place in Circuit Season 4 EU Finals. They were the winners of Ambers of Victory Season 2. And then, of course, main tournament number 1 and Circuit Season 4 as well, getting second place. Getting all those yummy points, making their way to the finals there. They have 32 wins and 14 losses across the maps. And if we look at everybody's maps across the board, really, everybody's above 30 except for just a handful of them. We got Recurse here. And Sensor down there that, 6 and 25. But everybody else is really above 30, if not 40. And their ratings are solid, 1.2 to 1.64. That is more than reasonable, more than solid, and everybody has a positive KD. If you're taking positiveness all the way through, you're doing good. That usually will indicate across the board for your team, you're going to get a victory. But we do have Hammer Esports as well. You have to check on theirs. Now, the name Hammer Esports necessarily in the EU does not have any real achievements to add, but this is Hammer Esports, and this is their European team. The Hammer team is more from NA, and they've branched over. But we do have all the names in the world that you guys should know and love, especially our main man up at the top, Noxic. 66 maps. This dude's KD easily should be higher. But, this guy always typically does good. Everybody has off days, so if he doesn't do super well today, don't hate him for it. But everybody has good days and bad days. But 65 or 66, 75 maps over there with Melody. These guys are seasoned veterans. So they know the game. They know how things are going to be running. Same for Exalements. And then everybody else kind of has, between anything from 16 and below. But from what we saw last week, these guys really know how to play and what they're doing. They're not, here just because. They are on Hammer Esports for a reason along with these guys. So across the board, their stats and everything look really good. I think it's going to be really close, even though Hammer's Esports stats are a little bit lower. Can't really take them out for that. But what we do need to know is what they're going to be playing on today. That's one of the biggest things is who's going to be able to take this victory and what maps they're going to be doing. And Invictus is going to be our first contender. They're going to go ahead and ban Canals. And for a perfect reason with Melody and Noxic on there with the Sullivans. Definitely want to get rid of Canals. Village is going to go ahead and be taken out by Hammer. They definitely don't want to be doing that. Bureau, always a good choice. Will be picked by Invictus. Hammer Esports, they're going to now want to go ahead and keep Port, which is fantastic. One of my favorites. I'm happy to see it. And definitely based on the players, I think this is a fantastic choice. Sora's going to go ahead and get rid of. Nobody wants to take their chances in the finals on a map that they haven't played for years. They're going to go ahead and knock that one out. Next will be Legacy. Go ahead and kick it out. Hammer Esports doesn't want to take a chance. Raid. Going to go ahead and remove that from play. And then last and finally, our last two maps will be Plaza, and then the decider will be good, old faithful, Grounded. So your maps for today with Invictus and Hammer will be Bureau, Port, and Grounded if need be. Again, these teams, I fully expect to hit to that third map, but again, it all depends on what day it is, if everybody had their breakfast this morning, maybe if everybody's on their toes. So we don't really know how it's going to go just yet. But overall, I think these maps are going to be solid. Bureau is going to be a toss-up, honestly, for me, with knowing these two teams and the players. Port, it'll be close, I think. Again, it depends what they're able to do, but I think that one will be close. Then Grounded is going to be really really, really tough. So I honestly, between all these maps, I really don't know. Just based on their stats, their skills, and everything. And from what we've seen from them, it's really anybody's game with these seasoned veterans over there on Hammer Esports, which were formerly Rain members, which are just some of the best experienced players. And then Invictus having so much accommodation and so many things that they've done in the past. And also seasoned veterans here in Circuit. It could be anybody's game. Anything that really they want it to be. And so right now we're just waiting on these teams to get ready. They're getting their makeup on. They're getting nice and pretty and getting their skills ready to go for you guys. And getting them all squared away on Bureau, making sure that they've got everything done. All the file cabinets are closed. And so we'll find out whose side's going to be on what. We will have a knife round for you guys because they got to decide what side they're going to be on. If you guys are new, the knife decider is one of the biggest important things to starting a match. You guys want to make sure you're starting on the right side because you have two options. You start on the side that you want to be on, and you got to pick up those extra matches and rounds after the math, and you can do your best. Or do you just grab what you can and then wait for the flip, and then you can just hold it down? So it's a big choice, and it all depends on the players and the team and what they're comfortable with. But and also one thing to mention, as I mentioned earlier with the main tournament, this is only main tournament number 1. We do still have main tournament number 2 that signups are still open. And these are across all regions, still open. You will still be able to have a chance to get you a piece of the pie, that $20,000. And so if you guys want to go ahead and sign up, if you haven't been on a team before, this is your first time, anybody is welcome. Don't be afraid. Some of these big teams are really, really, really good. But even just making it to the top 16, getting your name out there, showing these other teams you guys have potential, showing viewers at home, your name being there, you guys are still here, being a part of it, and have a chance to get something of the prize pool. But if you don't feel like doing that, there is another option for you guys. We have the top clip contest from Zuvi. These guys have partnered up with us, and we are doing with them the top clip contest. You guys can download Zuvi on the App Store or Google Play Store, ZUVVII, or you can use that onelink.2-Zuvi, or scan the QR code on screen. If you guys are playing in Circuit, you guys have a chance to upload your clips, your massive multi-kills, and everything that you guys do with the hashtag CriticalOpsCircuit, and have a chance to win $200. But you guys at home, your casual play, your ranked play, any clips you have, you guys can post those to Zuvi with the hashtag CriticalOpsCasual and have a chance to win $130. Winners will be pulled every single month through Circuit Season 5. That'll be September, October, and November will be pulled for winners. So, guys, make sure you get your clips, your multi-kills, your absolute aces, everything you got. Post those clips, and the number one favorited clip will be picked as far as who has the best clip, and they will be sending over some cash. And you can use that in-game, get your critical pass, buy some crates, do whatever you want with that cash, and it'll be available for you. But here, coming soon, Invictus EU versus Hammer Esports. Guys, if you have any predictions, or if you have anything, who do you think's going to take it? Invictus or Hammer? If you want to go as far as predicting the rounds, as far as how many rounds they're going to have at the end, feel free to do that as well. Give us any thoughts on that. Like I said, they are two solid teams, super solid, and normally we pick whichever one, whichever side. But honestly, I have no idea. It really is going to come down to those minor mistakes or the RNG. Who's got the luck looking the right angle, or who has the best crosshair placement at that exact time? Because honestly, it's going to be a tough one. But they're almost ready. These guys I think they're getting the recordings ready and everything that they need to do to make sure that everything is squared away and everything's looking good. Just waiting on, I think, just one more person to be done. We'll find out. Who's going to be taking that first map? So, guys, this is going to be good. This is going to be a great match. Last week we got to see them do their matches and got to see them play across the board. In which case, I mean, they did respectively, complete. I believe it was 2-0 on both of the maps last week. So either way, it's going to be a real tough one. And with Bureau, honestly, because we've seen both of them play across the time. It really just comes down to, again, those minor things, those minor features, and it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be fun, and I'm super excited. Whenever we get to see it, it's gonna be absolutely monstrous match. But overall, as far as their last week's games go, with the different matches. Now, see, one of the weird things is, I mean, not necessarily the weirdest thing, but I understand why Hammer Esports chose port. Being able to see the utilization of the equipment being one of the biggest things for the team. But on that map, you do have to do those pixel perfect accuracy when it comes to that, and you're able to really support your team from anywhere across the map. And with the dynamic that we saw, that should be quite easily capable of doing. And of course, with Bureau, that one's going to be a little bit more low and slow across the board. So these guys will be able to really take their time. But I think at least a little bit of aggression would be great, because definitely pushing through and at least getting off guard. A-Site might be a heavy contender for that if they can push their way in. But I fully expect at least Hammer to take their pick on port, unless Invictus has something up their sleeve. That's definitely an option. And then again, if we do 1-1, Hammer definitely still has good contending to take Bureau. And then if they still take either side of their own, then Grounded will come back up, and then that's still going to be the biggest toss up of the day either way, for who's going to be able to take that. So overall, these guys are, the anticipation is absolutely. I know it's killing the teams as of right now. We just sitting here, just waiting to get on, to get ready. And that's one of the things that these teams really have to work on as far as nerves and everything goes for that. If you guys are looking to join in main tournament number 2, you got to know that sometimes when it comes to the tournament play, you got to be able to regulate your emotions, regulate your temp, making sure you don't get sweaty hands and have any of those slips. That's definitely one of the biggest things is the nerves can and the mind games that go across with it. So, if they get run away on your rounds, your team might be feeling a little down. Being able to keep that positivity, similar with Invictus and Hammer here. Even if, say, they're down by 5 rounds, 6 rounds, even though that is definitely difficult, that is definitely hard, you got to be able to keep the level head. Got to keep it cool. Know that your team and you as a unit can keep this going, keep it cool, and be able to push forward ahead. And speaking of pushing forward ahead, we're going to be pushing forward into the knife round to find out who's going to pick what side, and who's going to be able to do what. We go over here to B-Long and find out who's going to get all the stabs and be able to take the first one. Invictus getting the first one. It looks like we're going to be landing on Hammer taking the knife round. So congratulations to Hammer for winning that. They get to choose what side they would like to be on. Whether they're going to flip, whether they're going to stay. They're going to go on Breach or Coalition. And looks like we're going to see Hammer on the Coalition. They're going to go with the side for the defense on first, and making Invictus break through it. They're about to get into round number 1. You're on game number 1 here for the EU Circuit Season 5 main tournament number 1 grand finals. Gonna go as a unit low and slow. Making the way here to the B site. Now, depending if they decide to, they're going to continue to go around. They go to Vince. That's definitely not going to be good. Ray's able to at least pick off one. Volgrant for another. Exoliment, Sextus, able to pick off one each. And effectively breaking everything for them. There's only 2 players left. Jeppa, EXE, still able to pick off one. Melody does go down. But you still got Noxic here, ready and waiting with his hand cannon. Invictus still has a solid shot, depending on if they can get this killed. That's going to be a no. Exoliment's able to take down Jeppa, leaving EXE with the bomb, which is still fantastic to do. Although the health right now, if EXE can get just a couple of taps, he does have the advantage. But I don't know if this is going to go in his favor, and that's going to be a no. Sextus was there, ready where, get here, being planted. And they get the defuse. So Hammer getting the first one on the board. Gonna get that extra cash, get the extra bit. And look at that. Look at Sextus. $9,000. So he's going to definitely help his team out. Get everything across the board. So this should be a nice, easy sweep for Hammer to pick up number 2. And looks like they're still going to be going nice blobbing together. Invictus going to be trying the A site next. Exoliment's with, oh no. Exoliment's with a quad. 3 shots and 1 grenade. Exoliment's showing up quickly in the second round. Even though yet still a pistol round, but the main man himself getting those quick cash flow right off the bat. Easy peasy. Now it's time for Invictus to actually show up. A little bit harder this time. They've got all the money that they want. EXE already bringing out the U ratio. Bit of a surprise this early, but actually at this point, since there's no U ratio on the side of Hammer, this actually could be an easy pick for him. So he is trying to stay back just a bit. Trying to get a little bit extra damage dealt. Melody super low, 2 HP. And see, this is where that equipment comes super important, being able to block things different ways. Able to jump the gun, get Melody. The damage has been dealt, but Race has to back up. Mixage flying in. It's like Hammers is crumbling. We have Exoliment's and Noxic still alive. But it's a 2v5, and it's going to be a little difficult. Exoliment's does take down Mixage, opening up Vince. Not that he actually wants to go through there. We got Pre on the other side. Bomb is down. Timer is set. Do they push? Honestly, at this point, I think they're going to try and hold it. Try and stay alive. Keep their weapons. Keep the cash. Just going to go for the safer bet. Now, they might try and get some extra damage, some extra points. Yep, trying to kind of get it. Got a little greedy. Pre was there ready and waiting in the distance. So Noxic, the only one left alive. Still got to keep his weapon and cash, so unfortunately, Exoliment's has to buy. So far, Hammer with 2, Invictus with 1. Invictus, if they're able to keep pushing like this, breaking through Hammer's defenses, they should be able to tie this up. Fairly easy. Knock on some wood, because, you got to watch out for that caster's curse. But looks like Exoliment's starting us off first. Getting the revenge on Pre from just there at the end. Saving himself with the smoke. Trying to get around. Trying to use those extra little pixels that he's going to use to see if there's any movements. It's like just getting the headshot on Mixage. Slowly picking off one by one on the side of Invictus going down. So I'm pretty sure everybody is still flawless on the side of Hammer right now. don't think there's been any damage, if any, given on their side. All with the Vulgrant and EXE. EXE not in the best spot. Yep, I think Solomon takes him out with a headshot. Leaving Vulgrant. Last one. And unfortunately, moved his crosshair at the wrong second. Sextus able to take him out. Hammer racking it up to 3 on the scoreboard. Exoliment sitting at the top of the team with 9 and 1, sitting with that 9.0 KD. Sex is still sitting there as nice and pretty too. 4 and 1, and Noxic with 2 and 0. Just not a lot of deaths happening for the side of Hammer. Again, it's early, but when you got Noxic doing stuff like this, I mean, double correct fat, it's gonna be a triple, technically, and for almost an ace. Sextus taking that away from him, although I say take it away. I don't think he would live that one as he pushed around the smoke. But 4 kills on his own, and so getting a little bit closer to Exoliment, be able to take that lead from him. Noxic's usually the one at the top. He's like, "Come on, Exoliment, you can't be taking that already." So he wants to have a spot. Honestly, trying to get that early information. And it's amazing the amount of information. Just one tiny jump, few pixels being shown. He gets that details. EXE's waiting there. But a nice smoke comes out. Keeping Noxic not only safe, but it does change his information potentially, depending on the RNG, what they may think they might be doing if they're going to rotate back, which I don't think they are. But at least it gives them some cover. So they're going to go for the slow game. Got a minute left on the board. They're going to be coming in nice and fast, 1 by 1. Noxic still waiting. 2 HP, though. Trying to get that last little bit of damage. Oh! And he was somehow not taking any damage to that. 1 by 1. Oh, just sliding by each other. Noxic getting taken out. Same for Sextus. Z-Rays, though, going for the trade, taking down Mix. Vulgrant going down by Melody. And it's all down to Jeppa. Trying to get a few taps. Flash comes out, and that is why your equipment is so important. Gets the flash, gets taken out. It also, I just want to make a notion that, with the new update where everything is on the ground, where your equipment falls to the ground and can be picked up, you just saw the nice clean sweep and pickup for all that equipment that was on the ground. Being able to save that. Huge. Huge for the economy. For Hammers being able to pick that up. Because it's not exactly a whole lot of money when you buy, your grenades, smokes, and flashes, but if you don't have to, small investments make a big deal. And if you don't have to spend the money, why would you? Melody not in the best spot here. Currently standing in front of 3. Able to pick 1, but Vulgrant is able to take him out. Makes it super low. Vulgrant able to pick off 2. Leaving Solomons and Sextus by themselves. 2v4. Not impossible. They're holding the B site, and which looks to be where the bomb is going to be headed. You have to take it out Sextus. Solomon's by himself.
Bomb has been planted.
Looking to see if he can find anything, but EXE, if he moves too far, is going to take his head off. Oh! What?
Wins.
Well, they're able to save the U ratio at least. Makes it able to pick it up. But, surprisingly able to take him out. Honestly, with the way that crosshair looked, I thought he was just going to pop his head immediately, but you definitely can't tone down that quick reflex time and everything across the board. These guys are at their highest peak. These teams are the best of the best here for main tournament number 1. So you kind of expect to have that level of skill, and just unfortunately EXE just did not make the pull in time. Invictus trying to close this gap. Hammer's at 5, Invictus at 2. They're just taking a little bit of damage, but Pre coming from the side, taking a Melody. Z-Ray over here, hanging out the top. Holding it down. Bomb looks like it's going to be rotating around. It looks like A-Site's going to be where they want to go. Noxic is there and we're ready and waiting, but it's only Noxic. We do see Solomon's rotating over. Looks like we're going for the push. Yep, they're going for the nice rotation. They figured it out. They're not here anymore. Sextus telling his team to move. They're not here anymore. Folks coming out, locking out each and every door. Noxic hanging out behind the smoke. Bomb is going to be planted and make its way down. Noxic might be able to get that good grenade. Sextus taking down Jeppa. Z-Ray coming in. Taking down Pre. 2 left. EXE, Fulgurant is going to go down to Z-Ray. Even EXE by himself. Doesn't want to lose that U ratio. Got to keep it. 16 HP.
Bomb has been
I'll try and hold it. Bomb is defused. And the next round, going to Hammer on the board to 6. Hammer's currently holding a 4-round lead. Now, don't get me wrong. This is typically a coalition-sided map. More than, because all you got to do is hop at the, most of the time, hop at the bomb site, lock it down, call it good. Oh man, look at that. RNG, just not in their favor. A site's completely open, and they all rush around towards B. Although it still might be. Sextus and Rays both down. Freeze down himself, but Excellimus trying to get the grenade out. Does break the armor, and Mixage and Jeppa super low. It's a 3v3 now. Noxic able to do some quick taps. Melody as well, getting the quick headshot. Excellimus able to pick off one himself. Getting taken down by Jeppa. Now a 1v2, 1v1, and Noxic comes from the side to take down Jeppa. Super low on HP anyways. To rack another point on the board. Invictus at this point really needs to... I mean, by all means, they are trying their absolute hardest. But hopefully they can grab at least a few more rounds. They can maybe keep 1-2 more rounds somewhere in here. But really, at this point, we're on round 10. We're about to go to the flip. So they need to try their absolute hardest, everything they've got, to grab a few more rounds, because if Hammers can take both of these, that's going to make it real difficult, because if Hammers can take the piss around again, it's going to be real bad. Now, granted, this is, and the thing is, this is Invictus's pick. So they definitely need to be taking this home, because Port is not going to be an easy feat. Free, able to take that Melody. Solomon's for 1.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb is down. Sextus able to get another one. Bree coming and getting 2 in a row, back to back. It's a 1v2. Pre and Fulgurant having almost full health on both of them, and Z-Ray with 7. If he can get the jump on him, that would be great. Using that smoke to his advantage. Any bit of a spray.
Breach wins.
Oh no! Fulgurant gets the grenade toss. And with 7 HP, there's not a whole lot you can do. So, Invictus able to pick up another point on the board for themselves. Hammer's still at 7. Invictus at 3. This is definitely what they need to do to bring up some more points. We're on round 11. Again, these are very, very important for Invictus. If they can do similar to Hammer and by locking down on the Coalition. Oh, that's not going to be good. absolute spray through the smoke. Melody getting absolutely obliterated. Give him a nice little easy start. Z-Ray seeing the elbow, not making any connections. 2 flashes go out. Z-Ray is safe for the moment. Bomb is not in anybody's hands just yet. Going for the quick spray. Able to take down Mixage. Vulgrant getting super low. Xolomus to clean it up. At least tying it up. 3-3. Jepet taking down Sextus. We got our 2 top contenders for the team. Xolomus and Octic still alive. Xolomus here coming for the vent. Jepa able to take down the quick headshot. Noxic, the only one left alive. Jepa should be going down here. Yes. No damage dealt. Going for the quick push. And unfortunately, Pre was ready and waiting. Picking up that next round. Putting up to 4. For the side of Invictus, this is absolutely perfect for what they needed to do. Now, this is the no hold back. Everybody does everything they can. Although, the side of Hammer, their economy being absolutely broken at this point. A Deagle, 3 SMGs, MP7s. And then only 1 rifle. So there's not a whole lot. They really have to take them down on the side of Invictus and take the weapons. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Free's going first. Free for the second. Jepper for the third. Noxic coming up to save the day, taking both of them out. Evening up with just a bit. Melody coming from behind. He might be able to hop in there. As long as Noxic can stay alive. But wait. No, they were waiting for him to come back around. Mixies and Volcran. Take them both down simultaneously. And on the flip, we got 7 and 5. So Hammer's still in the lead by 2. But right now, Invictus was able to bring up those last couple of rounds. And so they're only separating by 2. So if Hammer really wants to take this ahead and get a nice lead here on the flip, they've got to be able to take this pistol round. For either team, this is going to be a big move. And Hammers / Melody starting us off. Already into the bomb site. Bomb's going down. The RNG was not in the favor for Invictus, all huddled up on B. Oh, they got to move in to the bomb site. Get them taken care of. Look at this double stack. Oh, this is not going to be good. Wait, they actually able to take them both down. I figured that was going to be the nice save the day piece. Mixage able to pick up 2. So far, it's only 1 left. Z-Ray 1v2. Bomb is defused. And Z-Ray is going down for the end. So big for Invictus. Super big. Invictus picking up the win there, only separating them by 1 round to tie it up. Considering they won the round, they've got the money advantage. It's maybe one of those let them have it moments for Hammer. It looks like nobody bought up anything. Just going to go straight and see what they can do. Bomb is currently in a nice safe place. They've got the nice spread, 2 mid, 2 to the side. 1 holding the edge of banana over there. Just in case. Mixes picking off 2. Volgarn for 1. EXE for the next. And our last guy alive, knocked. Able to at least get the headshot. But Pre right behind him. So, not going down without a fight. Seven to 7. Invictus EU to Hammer. Invictus definitely is on a roll at this point. Hammer has not won a round in quite some time. Able to just take those last 2 rounds, taking these next 2, so 4 in a row. Taking their time now. Slowing down the game pace a little bit. They've moved their way up. All ready to be. Z-Ray hanging out the back. Make sure no one comes from behind. Having an altercation here. Mixage coming in. Coming through mid. He's making sure the back is safe. Bree off to the side. Try to make sure nobody gets nobody's in a bit of a pinch. Mixage does take down Z-Ray. Moving back through mid. Not too good. They now know. Invictus narrowing it down that no one is near A. Either they're holding more of the position, holding down the main side of B. Kind of moving to the side, waiting for them to come in. Jeppa getting the double headshot. Make that 3. Triple kill. Take it out, Noxic. Leaving Melody all by himself. And Pre coming from the side, taking up Melody to take the lead. Invictus finally taking the lead. Currently at 8-7. Round 16. This is exactly what Invictus has needed to be done. Looks like they've kind of figured out a little bit more of how Hammer is trying to do things. And so far, I mean, everybody's certainly their crosshair placements have been fine. Oh, Bree! 4 in a row, trying to pull the pistol out. Solomons unfortunately ruins the ace for him. But 4 in a row. So big for Invictus. Taking that round I don't even know how he was able to do that. Taking them all out. Once again. Quad kills rolling everywhere. And see, those are the clips that you need to be posting if you guys are playing in circuit to that Zuvi contest. Those top clips getting the multi-kills. So I'm assuming we're going to be seeing Bree be uploading that here later. I think B-side is where they want to go. Solomon getting revenge. Taking Bree down. Z-Ray able to take down Jeppa. Kind of breaking it a little bit. Nox is taking down Vulgrant. Mixage out of ammo. EXE trying to come and help and save the day. But unfortunately, going down, EXE at least picking up 1. It's all left to EXE with his U ratio. I would assume he's going to be saving. Considering how expensive it may be to replenish that. And as much as he does have the cash to do so, if you don't have to, you definitely shouldn't. Especially depending on if Hammers brings us back up another notch. And brings down their economy a little bit. Every dollar counts. So Hammer's able to pick up another point on the board for them. Hammers is not really gonna. I don't think he's gonna let Invictus really run away too far with that. Now, unfortunately, they allowed them a little bit to bring up those rounds and close the gap. But I don't think they're gonna let them run away too far with that score. Taking their time. Currently trying to do a nice slide. Pretty sure Vulgrant saw the bomb drop there. It's at least it's not able to be picked up just yet. Z-Ray able to take down Jeppa. 1 dead on either side. And able to really take him down. Noxic for 1, Pre for another. 3v3. Z-Ray not looking too hot. Pre, little damage done to him. Not too much. They have 55 seconds left. Bomb is at hand at least. Bree going for the quick headshot. Almost 2. Sextus taking him down. Going for the cleanup. Mixage 1v1. Or sorry, 1v2. Sextus taking on EXE. Oh, and just through the pixels. Just tinily through the little crack in the door. Taking him down. Tying it up 9-9. Hammers is definitely, again, not going to be letting this go very easy. And Invictus trying their hardest, but right now, their economy not looking too great. We still see Jeppa with a shotgun, and EXE still has the U ratio. EXE has tried his hardest to not be killed. I think he saved that U ratio 3 times so far. And 1 time was picked up and saved for him. So looking good. But unfortunately, this may go the way. Yep, EXE able to pick off 1, but Ray's taking him down. So the only other non-pistol is in Jeppa's hands. Hopefully, he can at least give his team a weapon, get a kill with it. Maybe, but Noxic does take down Pri, and unfortunately, Noxic taking down Jeppa as well. The pistols are flying. Somehow, Noxic still alive. But Mexage to clean it up, to kill the unkillable. But Hammer able to finish it off. Going back into the lead. It's now past the double digits. Hammer at 10. They only have 3 rounds left to win. Although Invictus right behind them, only 1 point off as well. Only 4 rounds left to win. But 3 is a lot more manageable than 4. Especially at this level. So if Hammers can make this happen. Here, it'll be big. Because right now, their economy is not looking too great anyways. They've done kind of their full buy now. So Hammers knocks them down again. This could spell victory for Hammers. Because if they take him down once again, they're going to have to go half buy, half eco. Potentially even full eco, depending on what they want to do. To be able to have a chance. And you know, 1 more round in such a high full buy type of scenario. But if they do that, that puts Hammers at 12. So we'll be able to see what's going to happen with that. Oh, they're going for the full push. Mixage not even having a chance. The entire team of Hammers rolling through, doing some damage to Melody, but Jeppa and EXE here to save the day for 2. But these elements coming in again. Coming for the trade, taking up Fulgurant, 3-3. Again, this is big. EXE got the U ratio. Bomb's going down. They're staying out of the long corridors. They know he's still here. Or for a bit of the close quarters. Here's that old time Noxic. EXE. There's where he is. Points. Going for the push. Little bit of damage. Elements and Noxic pushed at the same time. Jeppa for another one. And going for the double. Jeppa versus Exalements. Jeppa down to 38 HP. Having to have that all the way there. Going for the push. Crosshairs not in the place that it needs to be. Hammer pulling it up to 11. And at this point, that is going to be the break, I think, to the economy. Noxic at 21 to 12. Exalements at 18. Holding the top of the leaderboards for them. Pri on the other side of 19 doing fantastic, and a tag team duo for Fulgurant and Jeppa is sitting at 14 respectively on either one of them. And it seems like both sides, EXE with 5, but he's been doing a lot of saves, a lot of sniper shots, and then 1 on the other side as well, 5 and 6. So again, it's super even though each team has 1 at the bottom without double digits. It's still even across the board. A little bit of damage going, Jeppa down. Melody, yep, this is exactly the prediction. If Hammers was able to take it, they're just wiping the board with them. EXE the only one left alive, and going down, putting Hammers up to 12. They had to go with that super eco. Now this will be again another big buy. This is everything. All bars done. That's all they got. Everything's out. Everybody has grenades, equipment, and the weapon of their choice. All silent AUGs, aside from EXE with his U ratio. Which, even though there's long pathways and corridors and everything here, it just has not... I still think that U ratio's done what it was supposed to be, or what was thought it was to be done. So, this is it. Hammers has got to be feeling good right about now. They're just sitting here. They got 1 more left to go. Mix is taking some damage. Also already not looking good. It's getting sprayed to the smoke. Z-Ray, Exalements, Jeppa. Taking 3 in a row. Melody getting the headshot. EXZ getting the quick shot out of the air. Melody going down. And this is exactly what was needed for them, although the economy for Hammers is far from being able to be broken. With, before the buy, 3 of them with more than $10,000 each, with Z-Ray chilling with just a couple $100 off from that as well. That's going to be really, really hard to take down, even if they have to do that at least 2 more times. But Invictus, still looking good. They've got everything they need. Equipment-wise, they can do it again. Jeppa again, picking up 1. Vulgrant there to help. He does go down. 2v3. They've got to be able to turn this around. Again, you can't let those nerves get to you. You know, you're feeling real good. You got to 12. You got 1 more left to go. But that last one can be difficult. Still match point. Z-Ray and Pre going back and forth. Who's going to see whose elbow first? Could be a big toe. We're not quite sure yet. Vulgrant coming to help. Pushing all the way out. Retreating. Letting that one go. Do the smoke out. EXZ shorting his distance. Noxic trying not to make a sound. He's pushed up. Nobody can see him. Equipment's flying. EXZ misses the shot. His location has been given. Mixit's coming forward. Sitting in the smoke, getting a headshot. EXZ down. Well, same Z-Ray again on Pre getting the headshot, leaving it down to a 3v2. Bomb's going down, trying to get those points. Putting his head down. Bomb's planning for the extra money. Noxic taking out Vulgrant and Mixage. The last one going for the spray through the smoke. But unfortunately, Z-Ray doing it again. Another kill. The last final round being such a huge contender, racking it past the 20 mark and taking the victory. Z-Ray being the boss that he is right there at the end. Taking out 3 in the last round, racking it up to 13 for the side of Hammer, 10 for the side of Invictus. Definitely did not expect it to go this way. It looked really, really bad or kind of early on with the giant round difference that it was. But Hammer's ultimately able to pull ahead on here on the first round on Invictus's pick. So congratulations to them for taking the first one. So now, Hammer's getting 1 on the board out of the best of 3. We still have 1, if not 2, more matches to go. Next one is going to be Port. And that is going to be Hammer Esports' pick. So these guys are going to be getting ready and getting back into the dressing room, getting all this extra dust, cleaning up the bullet holes, making sure that they're fresh and ready to go for the next one. So again, congratulations to Hammer Esports for taking the first one. Guys, you guys don't want to miss this. This is going to be an exciting set of matches here coming up. Again, Port, one of my absolute personal favorites. Because by all means, I am not as good as these guys, and Port is one of the main maps that I know that I can do good on. And so it holds a special place in my heart, and I love the big brain plays that come from that. And to where with so much going on with the equipment and the tight corridors, I love it. I hope you guys do too, and I know Hammers does because they picked it. So I'm excited to see what they have up their sleeves. But we will have to take a short break to get these teams into the next lobby, to get everything set up and ready to go. So before we go to that break, we will be having an interview with Invictus to kind of get more of a backstory, more hearing about what's going on with the team, how they do things. So guys, enjoy, sit back, relax, and enjoy the interview. And we'll be back after the short break for game number 2 on Port.
Hello, my name is Meiko, and I'm joined by Jimmy from Team Invictus. How are you doing, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. Without further ado, let's hop right into the questions. So, first question: what are your expectations for this final match in Circuit Season 5?
Well,
main one, of course, not the final.
I'm hoping to see like a really good game. You know, could maybe even go all 3 maps. We know we have some strong maps in our pool. They also have some strong maps. So it'll just be interesting to see like which maps come out, and then obviously which ones we're gonna play. And yeah, maybe it can go the full distance, all 3.
I would hope so. Like these kind of close matches are, of course, always like very interesting to see, and you might even see some untraditional maps there. Hopefully, like for example, we have always had this one caster, A Master, and A Master is always hoping for Soar. I would want to give him that Soar at least once. Well, anyway, next question. So how does your team practice? Like, do you only do scrims, or do you like have these sort of specified practice days that you go into like a custom game and you practice like different kind of approaches to the bomb side or defenses or anything like this?
Yeah. It's more like we do it like with scrims. So like before the scrims, like we'll discuss like things we want to work on in the scrim, whether it be like this push, like we want to like nail it down or do this. And then during the scrim, we'll actually like actively work on like making certain plays better and like just playing better. And then after the scrim, like even if there's more stuff we can like discuss, like or what was good about it, what was bad about it. And then in the next game we play on that map, like we normally just like, because we've done so much on this strat, like we can use it like a couple times and then it's literally like perfected for when we need to use it in tournaments.
Okay. So you never go into custom games. Is that it?
Sometimes we go into custom games like to explain stuff. Like before get like scrims, we'll go into a custom game and explain like you push here, you do this flash, you push here just to take this control. And then we actually do it in the scrim like to see if it's working, because obviously in custom rooms you can't see like enemy responses. Like you can't, like you're doing it like hoping that you're gonna have like 5 people alive and it's gonna work perfectly. But obviously in the game, like someone could peek on the other team and get a kill, something else could happen, and you just need to, it's like just working on like thinking on the fly. Like if somebody dies during the push, what do we do then? Like having that like worked on before the tournament is so much better than having to like think about it within a round during a tournament, especially when it's other stuff to focus on.
Oh, absolutely. Would you think that it would be beneficial to sort of play 2 versus 3 in like custom games? Like for example, for you guys, so you have 5 team members usually, like at least in a game, 5 team members. So would it be beneficial for you guys to play, for example, a certain map 2 versus 3, 3 breach members, 2 coalition members, and just play like one site and try to like practice those pushes and defenses?
It's actually quite a good idea, because I've actually never done it before, but like there's often times where there's like the other teams that you want to be scrimming against are in scrim, so like there's just like a little like chunk of time between where you guys are online and stuff, and maybe during that time you could do, for example, Bureau, like most teams set up 2 people on B site, so you could practice like the 2 B players stay on B, and then you do like a practice B split with 2 on B long, 1 on sandwich, just to like test their holding, see if their positions are good, something. Yeah, sounds like a good idea, really.
Yeah. All right, maybe that's something that you guys can do
Yeah.
next time. All right, well, so my next question is kind of towards maybe a bit more casual audience, or not a casual audience, but let's say not a pro player audience. So let's say that there's a Jimmy Jr. Who is a really high skilled ranked player, but he really wants to get into competitive. How would you like guide Jimmy Jr. to sort of that competitive scene path?
Well, there's like 2 ways in, right? There's like make your own team and like get your team from like outside of the rankings, like sign up for smaller tournaments and sign up for circuit, because it's obviously an open sign up, and then like show you're good in there. Or you can, like, if you play some ranked and you come across a player that's like good in ranked, you add them, like you play some more games and maybe you can get invited into their team. So there's like 2 ways. You can either you yourself go out on like on the hunt to like try and make like a good 5-6 people and then start playing scrims yourself, or like if you're lucky enough to find somebody else that's in a team already and thinks that you're good enough, you could maybe get an invite into their team.
So is it just literally playing ranked and hoping for like a shooting star of a great team or
Yeah.
another one?
Well, I guess like if you play enough ranked, you're eventually gonna find somebody that's like good as you and also like friendly enough that they're gonna be like, oh, let's play another game. Like hopefully, if you play enough games. But yeah.
Hmm. So is there no like community open
Oh
scrims
yeah,
or something like this?
in the Royal Network Discord, there's a channel called Free Agents where you can like write like a little bio, like my name is, here's my age, where I'm from, like my ranked, how often I play, to help people find each other. Actually, I completely forgot about that. So yeah, if you like join the Royal Network Discord, you can look at the Free Agents channel and make a little bio for yourself if you're looking to get out there and start playing some competitive.
All right, so that's your path for competitive games. All right, all right. Well, the next question is sort of the same category. So, what would you say are the most important skills for a pro player? So, let's imagine Jimmy Jr. again. So, Jimmy Jr. wants to head for competitive scene and he wants to be pro in Critical Ops. But he's now just playing ranked and can't really find teams or players for his own team. What would you say are the most important skills that he should be aiming for to practice?
Like, first of all, you just want to make sure you're like a solid individual. You're not gonna drag your team behind. Like, if you can only get 5 kills a game, like it's quite unlikely that you're gonna get into some sort of good team. But like once you're like solid, you can like consistently play well and stuff. Then it's like time to work on like smaller things, but like important things like communication, utility, like team play, this stuff. Like always like the basics come first, so like your aiming, positioning, stuff like this. But then once you have that, like because like within pro teams, like in like the top 5 teams, like everyone's pretty much like got the same aim and the same like knowledge of positioning and stuff. But what really sets teams apart is just like how they play together and yeah, like the strats they use. So yeah, like first just work on yourself, getting good, like just playing well, being able to play like a way to help your team, and then it's just like nailing down communication, like making sure instead of when you die saying like, oh my god, like the guy's 1 HP, saying like, oh, one person be long or something like that. It's just like really small things that can really help you get a lot better.
Hmm. I still do that. Like,
Yeah. No,
not
so
not
do I. Everyone does it.
not saying like the actual important information, but just going like, ah, I died. Come on.
How is that not a headshot?
Exactly,
Yeah, come
exactly. um, okay, so like of course at first like being a solid player, then communication, team play, uh, different team tactics like executions, I
yeah,
would imagine. All right,
yeah.
that's some solid information. And you guys out there who are aiming to be pro, take note. Well, Jimmy, I have one more question for you. A bit of like an out of a box question, but what would you do if you were the last human being on the planet? Or what would you do if you wake up next morning and you would be the last human being alive?
First thing you got to check if the COP servers are still running. Get a bit of deathmatch against bots or something. And then I'll probably just do whatever I want. Like go to the shops, like get some food. Like just everything's free, isn't it? Like I don't know. Maybe just start traveling around the world, seeing everything there is to see.
How would you
Yeah,
travel though?
yeah, it's true. I don't
Would
know.
you just drive?
Yeah, I guess you just drive everywhere and like you just pick up a new car when the next one runs out of gas because I don't think the gas like pumps will be working. So you just have this car, you go, then you just steal someone else's car,
I mean,
keep
it
going.
wouldn't really be stealing if you were the last one alive,
Yeah,
right?
no one else owns it, so
Yeah.
free cars.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Free motorcycles. Um. All right. Interesting. Interesting. So would you? That's true. That. So you would just travel.
Yeah, just travel around, see all of the wonders of the world, I guess. Yeah.
Interesting. Very nice. I would probably do the same actually. How did you set it? All right. Well, Jimmy, that was all I had for you this time. If you have anything you want to say to your team or to your fans, now would be time to do so.
Yeah, just want to say to all of the people watching, like, make sure to support us. You know, like, we never disappoint. And to our team, yeah, like, hopefully we can win this, bring it home. Like, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching as well. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, thank you, Jimmy, for doing the interview. I really appreciate it, and I hope the viewers appreciate it as well. We hope you guys good luck for your final match in this main tournament one. And yeah, remember to have fun in the circuit.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And we go back to the stream.
Bomb has been planted.
Star getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace. Isaac gonna get shot out from behind here. He gets by Hoodie, and yes, he'll finish it off. Rifle finds one, and Grab as well. Can they find another one? Yes, they turn it around. Isaac's gonna close it out for them. It's right. They can't do it. Isaac didn't win it.
Welcome back, everyone. We are coming back to game number 2, and look, I am joined by Sudden Death. He is in the hot seat with us today here on the European side. Welcome, Sudden Death. How are you doing this afternoon?
Absolutely fantastic. It is good to be here. I got the message on my phone like, hey, we could use some help casting. I was like, well, I'm available, so let's do this.
Yep, I had a good time doing it on my own on the first game, which Hammer Esports taking that victory on that, making it up to 13-10. So, welcome to the party. We're going into my favorite map coming into game number 2. We're going into Port. And to find out, which, by the way, is going to be Hammer Esports pick to find out who's going to be able to take that. So, the teams are getting ready. We're waiting for them to get everything underway. So, we just got done watching the first game of Bureau. It was a close match near the end. Although Hammer took a really, really early lead, and I think they even got up to, I think it was a 6-round lead, and then something just happened. It got near the end. Invictus picked up 2, and then able to go into the flip, and able to just continue walking out with it. I mean, they took the lead barely, and then at the end, Hammer Esports turned it up to 11, and just cranked out those last couple of rounds. So, Port coming up next, and then if needed, because this is Hammer's pick, so you kind of fully expect him to take it, even though they have that experience. But Grounded, if it's necessary, will be that decider if necessary. So I know you missed the first one, but overall, between the two teams and their stats and their skills, I still think it's anybody's game. I mean, Port is, as you know, is very heavy equipment based, and so it really just comes down to who's going to be doing that the most.
Yep. Well, 100%. We know that we talked about on the Asia stream yesterday, where Port is such a great map to really show how good a team really is. Utility utilization, moving together as a unit. There's multiple angles you have to watch. It is a very, very difficult, well, not say difficult map, but it's a map that truly tests the strength of the team.
Yeah, and their ability to, not only with different angles to watch, you got to watch out from the sky, from above too, because everything can be lobbed over those containers. And look at this, the knife is underway. Here we go, 1-1 left, and that's going to go to Hammers to get the knife. Sextus being the only one left alive, taking it home for his team. And now they get to choose what side they want to be on, whether they want to try to breach in, or they just want to chill out, hang out, wait and defend, and get as many rounds as possible. And we kind of have to see what they want to do, because again, Port, it really doesn't matter which side you start on for the most part. I mean, if you got the equipment usage, we've seen so many teams that have such good utility usage, one by one, they can flash out an entire area, smoke it, just walk on in. So we are now going into round number 1. These guys are not waiting at all. Noxic, Vulgrant, Exoliment, picking one each. Already going down. Exoliment's for another. Melody
Wins.
and Exoliment's to clean it up. Hammer taking that first one super quick. So Hammer's doing what they did just like in the first round, first game. Taking the lead early. And see, all they got to do is just chill out on the bomb sites and wait for them to come to them. But this should be an easy cleanup for them. And so Invictus definitely... This round is going to be real difficult. Once they're able to, pick up the equipment that they need, this will be a lot easier for them to do what they need to do. Yeah, but here comes Noxic, Sextus, picking Easter, running around. Melody's coming around to come up from behind. Gonna give it a shot.
That's an aggressive play so far here from Hammers.
Yeah, Jeppin just hanging out the spawn. I'm wondering why that was a choice for that. Hey, and Xeon is welcoming to the party. So he's coming in to help out his team and show his skill off. That second round's going to go to Hammer. There's not a whole lot they could have done with those pistols. Now, are they going to buy up, or are they going to take another eco? Which it looks like that might be it. Going for another eco to take that extra pile of cash. And, we've seen that before to where, it actually may benefit to taking a couple extra ecos early on. And then you can have longer, harder standing rounds in a row with better guns, better equipment in the long run to the end of the flip. And instead of just, trying to do half buys or mostly buys in the beginning. Taking the time. B side is pretty much open. That's where the bomb's at. Sextus coming from the side, taking one down. Ricard's able to pick up the takedown with the Deagle and pick up the M4. But looks like Xeon is going to go take that out, make sure that it's all down to 2 with revolvers. Bomb is planted. Xeon going for the quick reload. It's all up to Pre and Vulgrant. Just separating them for this victory is them and a couple of boxes. Xander would pick up one. Oh! And what seemed to be air burst grenade on Vulgrant's face. Oh, that was dirty to see. But Hammer getting the defuse. Racking up 3-0 at this point. Invictus hasn't found... Yeah, they haven't found their way in yet.
Yeah, no, but that's typically what you see after you win the pistol round. You usually get the 2 next rounds after that before you see the team that's lost the previous 3 go ahead and start getting balanced out in the economy department so they can go ahead and respond with a round of their own. We'll see if that holds true coming into round number 4. Invictus has been able to go for full buys here.
Yep, this is the full no holding back buys. Again, because they kind of went for that extra little easy buy type of thing. So there's not a whole lot they could have done as far as that goes. But oh no, coming from the side, Noxic almost 3, getting himself a 2-piece. Sextus there to help clean it up. Only losing 1 to their 3. Quickly putting this to a 2v4, leaving it up to Recurse Mixage.
Knock on wood there for Invictus when I said it's that 4th round. The team that's lost the previous 3 could put a point on the board. Didn't mean to jinx it for them. Caster's curse. Still plenty of time to work with, though. Minute on the clock.
Yeah, the only big problem is neither one of them have the bomb at this point. And
Yeah,
it looks
exactly.
like Sextus has located the bomb and has positioned himself really nicely to give that bomb a nice guard. So I think this might just be a hold at this point. 35 seconds on the clock. We do see Mixes trying to come up and get a little bit. Yep, taking him one head. Going for the push, recurse. Trying to jump around to the side to get to the bomb. He's quiet enough. Oh, and he's able to get in and move. Oh, but wait, Solomon's is there to come from the side. Outside to message to do a 1v3. Well, you might have a chance now. Solomon's out. He was one of the top two. No. He might have been able to get an extra pick, but yeah, time runs out. 4th round on the board for Hammers.
Hammers looking good here on the Coalition side. As we move into round number 5, we'll see if they have any response here on the Invictus side of things. Been playing it kind of slow. You decide to
triple 5s.
Yeah, true. No, everybody's performing well so far on the Hammer side. They decided to switch it up on the Invictus side of things. Noxic here.
Not taking a single bullet right here. Just chilling.
Smoke grenade causing a lot of issues. Pre's gonna be strike first, but Invictus doubling up there on Noxic with the SG in hand. There's 2 players already down here for the Hammer side. This could be the first round going to Invictus here. We'll see if they're able to recover. Zay is gonna drop down Pre at the first to fall for Team Invictus. He's trying to find a second man back here, but that smoke is blocking his vision. Exhalon's coming out of the corner, but Jeff is gonna say no and hits him. The bomb has been planted. Melody's going to have to be swinging a sweet song to go ahead and get up there and defuse that bomb. It's going to be difficult with 4 Invictus players left alive.
Yeah, Melody here trying to hold the back. Volgren able to take that Melody coming from the side. It's all up to Zayon. It's all that's left. He does take down Mixage with a couple taps, but Volgren already in his speedy movement that he is, coming from the side, taking him out. Invictus, finally, first one on the board, going for round 5 for them. Now we're rolling into round 6. Can Invictus keep going? I mean, honestly, they should be pretty good at this point. They've got plenty of cash. And we're going to see Hammers. Not hurting for cash, but this definitely needs to be one that they need to win if they want to keep going in a nice, strong sense to be able to keep pushing forward. Taking their time. Fulgurant slowly trying to make his way up to Zayon. At the bomb, just hanging out in the mid, trying to figure out if we're going to go B, we're going to go A. We got 2 in A and 2 in B, so really at this point it's dealer's choice. Now Zayon is closer to A, so dealer's choice could be a little bit easier to B, but also, again, Zayon could just make a swift left and make his way over to B, so honestly, they've got an even spread. And it really depends who they can see first. Now down to under a minute left on the clock. This is now where decisions are made. Whether they go A, B, left, right. Equipment, whether it goes up, down, flies through. I think it was the first smoke coming from Volgrant, trying to make his way in, keeping himself safe. Zayon still holding. And with the crossfire right here, I don't think Volgrant's going to have a whole lot of time or any kind of movement he can really do. Yep, going for the push. Couple shots made. Now they're going into the bomb site. Pre able to get one. Same for Jeppa. Element's able to get one. Bomb's going down. Pre able to pick up. Recur super low. A little bit of damage dealt. Zayon, Sextus, and Noxic left alive. 3v4. Definitely doable. Couple tasks made. Sextus trying to get that information to find out. They are all in the bomb site. Holding different angles. One for the push. One down. One for the side. Super flash coming through. Covering the side. Sextus and Noxy yet again. No deaths. 3v4 and bomb defused. Another round on the board for Hammer. So they're looking good. Looking good right now. Hammer having a nice 4-round lead. They're feeling good. You can see them doing their Pilates, doing them squats. Feeling good, feeling energetic. Invictus definitely having a little bit to pull out here. Kind of make their way back up. Trying to save a little cash, being a little economic there. Trying to save some money. B definitely maybe where they want to go. We do have 2 on the far side of B. No interactions yet. We are going to see Zayon moving back around. 4 members of Invictus going straight into mid on B. They are just almost leaving that open. Zayon to go for the quick push through the smoke for his bullets to make contact with Mixage. Someone taking Jepa, who has come from the side to say hello, but unfortunately was denied. Zayon coming back. So we got one sliding in. Recurse able to take Zayon out before his smoke is as effective as it probably could have been. Bomb is going down yet again. Invictus has been doing fantastic at being able to get the bomb planted, but it's waiting out that time. So they've been at least able to keep themselves in the mix long enough to get the extra cash. Oh, and coming through the smoke, waiting for it to go away. Vulgrant getting a double. 2v2. Vulgrant, Recurse, Melody, Excelements. Excelements super low. Melody better watch it from the side. Excelements here to save the day. That's a 7 HP versus full health. Bomb's about to go. He's going to go for it, going for the fake. And Vulgrant taking him down from above. Second point on the board. Closing that gap.
Well played there by Invictus. Hammers, early on, had gotten 2 picks. It was a 3 versus 5. Invictus was able to get the bomb plant and eliminate all of those players and put a point on the board. Got some fight in them.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, they're definitely bringing it as good as they can. And see, this is unfortunately what happens. This is now kind of broken the money situation for Hammers. So this should be a nice, easy cleanup. Like, I mean, Invictus kind of even figured. Like, they didn't even grab the bomb. They're like, all right, we're just gonna wipe them off the map. Let's just go clean them off. We're not even gonna do what we have. Just we'll do what we need to do. We just take names and take the round.
Ooh, Sextus, that was a mean Deagle headshot right there. Boom!
Maybe switching it a little bit.
B-side is...
above. Another one calling for a teammate. Come get it. Excelements grabbing that gun. Maybe changing it, maybe. It's 3v3, but Melody only has a deagle, but that may not matter. These pistols are deadly. And also trying to get these they've got 2 SGs. Again, bomb planted, as they've been doing. Now, can they hold the bomb?
They got time on their side. 3 versus 3 here. It's great to continue to plant that bomb. That's helping their economy. Bree coming back here through the boxes. Hammer's slowly edging up here. See Melody breaking that armor, but Recurse is going to come back and drop him with a headshot. 2 players with life here on the Hammer side, and I think they're just going to go ahead and opt to save here. Maybe they can pick up a straggler on the way out of the bomb site if they have enough time. I don't think they do. And there's Invictus with another point on the board, closing the gap. Hammers has created only the 2 now.
Yep, and honestly, you know, with the money situation, having 2 free guns, 2 free guns. Anything free is accepted. It's all and welcome.
100%.
Donations are appreciated. So they're going at it again. They're definitely in a lot better position because of that. Able to save some of that extra cash. I mean, Excelement still having $4,400. Even after he bought everything, not having to spend some extra cash on a gun. A little bit of damage dealt. It's like some grenade damage has hit him for Excelements. And again, we're doing what we do best. And honestly, you can see, you know, if you guys definitely are looking to join in on the esports fun, just look at their placement. You had 2. Looks like we're seeing free rotating, but we had 2 on either side, 1 in the middle, 2 on the other side. Then we got 2 on each bomb side and 1 on the back near the spawn. Be able to help out on either side.
Yeah, you know, right now they're just trying to get some information, trying to get a pick so they can go ahead and decide which side they want to commit to. They're just moving back and forth here on the Invictus side, trying to get an opening pick so they can go ahead and commit to either A or B bomb site. But there's Sextus, going to be opening it up here, actually getting a double kill with that SG in hand. That's going to definitely hurt Invictus here. We have seen them already make the comeback when they were in this 3 versus 5 situation. Don't know if they're going to be able to do it again. They're a little spread out. You see one player all the way over here on the left side of the map. He's going to be bringing it back towards the middle here, and it seems like A is going to be the side of choice here, but they're going to have a hard time getting in here. Melody right here coming up, and oh, he misses the keys right there. Jeb is going to find a headshot on Excelements, and they're in the back, going to get dropped by Recurse, and that bomb should be able to be planted now. It's going to be a little extra cash going to the accounts of those Invictus players. It's Zayon and Noxic here who are going to have to retake this bomb site. Big loss there by Noxic. Jeppa with a very nice placement of his crosshairs. Zayon trying to keep his team in this here. He had to get away his position. That should be all she wrote right there. Invictus now only 1 point down from tying it up.
Yep, only one round indeed. At 5-4, running into round 10. Invictus seeming to find the way they want to roll. Able to get those bomb plants, and those bomb plants are so big, round to round, back to back. Whether they take it or not, they've just been stacking the cash on these bomb plants. Oh,
It's compounding interest, baby.
Jeppa. Look at that, double grenades off the start, ruining potentially the chances for Hammer at this point. 30 pistols anyways. They're coming out with the knives. Noxie at least able to get one. They're coming in knives out, trying to do it. We're not going to let them have it that easy. It's all to Zayon. Bomb's going to be planted. Again, that extra cash. And Zayon gets a knife. But unfortunately, Vulgrant there to take him out. Still able to get a knife.
Baby. Still able to get
Yeah,
the knife.
knife.
Yeah. Bomb was planted by Invictus, but you do get a little extra cash for that knife kill. They had to play on eco there on the side of Hammers. I think it was a wise decision not to force anything. Go ahead and let them tie it up. And then this is where you try to drop the hammer on them and prevent them from taking the lead for the first time in map number 2.
Yep. Yeah, those knife kills are worth more. So even though they can't get bomb plants at this point to get some extra cash, they can still get some extra stabby points.
Yeah, and they were
And
able to
it
get two
may-
on the eco.
Yeah, at least. I mean, so that's better than nothing. They could have just had a complete shutout. So it's all these small tweaks, these small changes, and small moments that help twist the tide, whether it's going to be a win or a loss. But as of now, we are tied up 5-5, and 2 rounds left before the flip. Who's going to take the lead? Is someone going to be 5-7, or is it going to be 6-6 on the flip? You guys give us any predictions on that one here in the chat. But also, who do you think might be taking this? Because it is super, super close. Like, I mean, they're going back and forth. Again, Hammer gets a super early start, like they did last time. But just clearing it out, back and forth, 1-1, Recurse, Fulgurant, Jeppa, Zayon, Sextus, and Noxic all out, leaving it up to Mixage and Pre to get the bomb planted, and Exolibin to Melody to defend the site. Bomb is going
That
down.
bomb being planted. They're continuing to do that on the Invictus side. Love it.
Yeah, they have. I don't think they've really not gotten one planted. There's been a few,
couple
but
times.
yeah, 90% of these have been plants. Now, Hammer taking it, both get the kills, taking the victory, getting up to 6. But again, they still got that extra cash.
It easily could be 6-6 here going into the flip, which would be such a turnaround from the way this started. I mean, Hammers was up 5-0, Invictus bringing it back, potentially going into the round all tied up. I mean, if that's the case, then out of the last 7 rounds, that means Invictus will have won 6, which would be very impressive. And then you're getting the coalition side, which allows you to play that faster start going into the flip. It could be a nice little turning point here for Invictus. I'm sure Hammers realizes that. They're going to do their best to prevent that from happening here. Melody, see if he can find anybody. That flashbang finally wearing off Sextus. Firing some shots there through the smoke. Just trying to feel each other out. Get a couple players down already. Mixage is going to be the first to strike here, finding Noxage. And doubling up with the SG now. Sextus going down. Vulgrant is also going to find Zayon. And that's only 2 players that alive here. Just the top 2 here on the side of Hammers. Make that 1 now. Sullivan's trying to find 1 before he goes down. But ultimately, he's not going to be able to do that. It's a clean sweep coming in there from Invictus. They're going to put the leftovers there into the dustbin as they move into the flip here.
Yep. Tying it up 6-6. Again, at the beginning, it really looked very, very different with so many points on the side of Hammer and so little for Invictus. But they get started, they get moving, they get the oil in all the different nooks and crannies, and then it's just a nice, smooth sailing for them. But this is the
Nice
pistol.
and greased up.
Yeah. On the flip, though, Hammers has
Look at this.
been doing great on really digging these pistol rounds. So this might be a nice quick up for Hammers if they could do it again. They've done it 3 times. And they do it a fourth.
Man, you
No,
know
you're
that
thinking-
happy feeling when you walk into the bomb site? It's like, there's nobody here. It's like, yes! And that's what they're feeling right now. They got that bomb planted. They know. And now they're just waiting. Okay, they have a good idea where these players are at, and they're just going to wait for them to come in. And they're like, okay, all we got to do is play this smart, and this is an easy W in the bag for us. Ooh, Mixes your bounce.
Oh, no! Oh, that was not good. Sexus for 2. Recurse got 1. Oh, this is a 4v2. Jeppa taking a lot of damage. A break did come through, but Excelements and Oxic able to take both headshots. And again, 4th time is the charm. Hammers taking the pistol round yet again. So they're really great. They're really great on the pistol. They're really great at the start. And they're really great at taking those subsequent rounds after that. But it seems once you get 3-4 deep, something either switches in Invictus or Hammer turns it down a bit. Something happens.
And once the paychecks start hitting the other side, they can start playing with the same weapons and big boy toys that Hammers is playing with. Then it begins to come a little more even.
Yep. Xeon, Recurse,
Ooh.
Excelements, Vulgrant, 1 each. 2 on either side. Down to a 3v3. Ooh, gotta move a little bit faster there, Pre. A little damage being taken. But again, this is pistols. So far, it is more impressive that 2 have been killed in the pistol round on the Hammer side than it is that there's 3 left alive on Invictus. Melody taking out Pre. Zex is taking down Recurse. Vulgrant, it's all up to you, buddy. It's the moment to shine with the Deagle.
Wins.
It's not going to be able to.
And taking it down. Hammers popping it up with 2 more points on the board. They're up to 8. Invictus at 6. But they might have 1 more solid round to take. I don't know. Actually, it looks like Invictus may have not wanting to go the route of
the traditional route of eco.
again. Yeah. This is kind of a half. Well, I don't want to say half. More like a 75% buy. They got a decent amount of equipment. Everybody got a good weapon. It's very solid. M4s and silence hogs. So nothing wrong with that. It looks like there's an HK.
Yep.
That's a Jeppa there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love the decision by Jeppa to go ahead and use that HK. You can watch that be long right now with that, and that can really help his team out if Hammers decides to push down there. Mixage moving across catwalk, going to reinforce his teammates, potentially on his left flank here. Nobody there. Recurse, M4, watching his entry into that site. 1:05 here left on the clock. Of course, time is in favor of Invictus right now. Hammers has to make the decision, but Hammers already has a man down on the side of Invictus in this 4 versus 5. Jeppa letting everybody know he does have that HK. It makes a lot of noise.
Yep, so that is known. Mixage about to have some friends. Picking off 1. Xeon does go down. Ooh. Pretty good flash coming in. He's going to get some return
big play.
favored. Ooh. Oxic does go down. Excelements still alive, though. Bomb is making its way in. 3v3. Going nice and slow. Trying to get the little bit of picks. 1 for 1. Vulgrant, Sexus, and Recurse. 1 each. Melody, last man alive. Almost getting the headshot. Recurse, though, has that reticle right where it needs to be getting the headshot. And Invictus taking that round. They did not lose the 3rd one. So that 75% buy was definitely a good choice for their side.
100%. Invictus able to close the gap Hammers has created, back down to just 1. And you're going to force Hammers into an eco here. They're going to be playing an eco, which should be another round going here to the side of Invictus, but we'll see. Only 1 player here on B once again. It happened in the pistol round. Mixage is going to be able to give some valuable information here once he sees it. Actually, he might. I don't know if he saw those players or not. You think he might have seen at least 1. He's going to be able to pick one up with the M4, but then drop quickly back Solence right there. And he was able to get the information out. His teammates have made the rotation over here. Doubling up with the AUG in hand. Recurse trying to see if there's anybody on his left side. He's just going to fire a lot of blank shots over there. Bomb is right here. Dropped. Quick little trade going there. And now it's only up here to Excelements. Am I saying that correctly? Excelements?
Yep.
Want to make sure I wasn't butchering everybody's name. Well, he's going to lose his life there to Pre, and we're all tied up here.
Yep. At least we have not been corrected on that. So it should be Exalements. If it's not, no one's told us anything different.
Well, everybody's got my DMs. They can yell at me later.
I mean, come on. That's what we are. We're professional name messer-uppers. I mean,
Exactly.
We know the names. We didn't claim to be the best in the English class to know pronunciation.
I actually failed, so.
I mean, I never did bad, but I was never, an A+. I was definitely, solid B+.
Oh, good for you. You know how to you know how to use your properly.
Most of the time, yeah. Vulgar mix it up. Both getting 2 pieces themselves. Racking it up, making it look easy. Again, now it's time that the money's been saved. The domination was given, and they got the paycheck for it. So now it's time to pull out all those beautiful SGs, all that equipment. Noxic, the only one without a grenade, but who needs a grenade when you're Noxic? You don't need that.
No, you don't need it. You got your Noxic gas to work with. Jeff, he doesn't realize how many Breach players are right here. That Smoke's gonna disappear, and he's gonna be like, oh crap, he's gonna have 2 or 3 guys to contend with. Oh, Noxic is actually moved over towards his left, so maybe not. Mixage takes a brutal hit there by Sextus, but is ultimately able to win the gunfight out. Jeppa, now getting caught in that bad spot, is able to get 2. Noxic is going to put him out of his misery before he can do more damage to his team. And there's Invictus cleaning it up with Recourse with that double from his M4. Boy, Invictus is looking good. Still plenty of time here, but I'm beginning to feel the momentum shift in their favor. You can just kind of feel it. I'm sure you can feel it on stream. It's beginning to shift in their favor.
Absolutely. And as we talked last time, before you graced our presence, we talked about the low end of the team, and right now we're looking at 3 and 9, and so the low end really shows like their support. They give information. It could be the in-game leader, but last time it was even within 1 kill on the bottom. Right now it's 3 and 9, and that big of a difference, I think, is making or breaking the point for this map here. A lot of deaths happening. Exalements going down. Melody now joining them in the Shadow Realm, leaving Noxic by himself. 1v2. So if this is going to be one guy to do it, you'd probably want it to be Noxic or Exalements. So, looking good. He has the bomb. He's got to make his way around.
Yeah, like I said, it has to make it. Oh, I thought he was going to save for a second. Like, why was he going to do that? Yeah, they haven't been able to plant the bomb as much on Hammers. Hammers let Invictus plant the bomb a lot. You can see the difference in economy if you go back to the flip. How different it was. You only got 3,800 cash right now. Of course, it's going to load up here, but where you're able to have just a little extra cash each and every round on the Invictus side, on the Breach side, which helped them make that comeback. They were able to go ahead and buy some extra utility, buy that higher tier weapon over and over and over again. Where Hammers has not been able to plant that bomb as much, or Invictus has prevented them from doing so, and it is hurting them a little bit.
Yeah, because that extra bonus for the bomb plant, back to back to back to back to back. Again, it allows you to just have that little extra in the bank account every single time. Whether if you use it or you don't, either way, that's an extra flex, an extra smoke you didn't have before to help you get into the bomb site. And well, do it again. Even if they defused it, you still got the money. You still got the extra, like, hey, we got in there.
Exactly.
Exalements putting them down. So far, Pre and Jeppa down. We got 3 left alive. This might be turning towards Hammer. They were able to do all the things they wanted to do as far as buying. Now they just got to get into the bomb site. Really? As of right now, I mean, they're just hanging out. Looks like they're going for a bit of a rotation. They quickly realize it's a bad idea. Now they're all into the bomb site. Bomb should... Yep, there we go, going down. Getting that cash. Hopefully the win to keep that cash as well. Just off to the side. Mixage, trying to get some sprays. 3v5. They got to take this. It's possible. But this is a lot. This is a short amount of place, but... Oh, wait! Recurse 3, Sextus for 2, Vulgrant for 2. What? Vulgrant lives
Bomb has been
to get
defused.
to defuse 3v5 and 2 to take out everyone.
I don't want to jinx it, but it does look like we're going to be going into map number 3 here. I did just knock on wood.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I fully expected it to be, almost fish in a barrel type of thing, but in reverse, them just walking in and just getting obliterated. But it turned out to be completely wrong. Slowly moving. Are we going to do this again? They're setting up to do the exact same thing almost for A-Site. And honestly, A-Site's been working a lot better for him. So...
Ooh, Vulgrant finding one, trying to go for the double, but that flash is just too hard on him. Nox is going to put him on the ground. Here's Jeppa finding Zayon. It's a 3 versus 4 here. That bomb is going to be planted. I think this is only the second plant for Hammer, maybe the third. They have not gotten as many plants as we were just talking about. Exaltment's coming out of the corner, going to put down Recurse with that nice headshot. Free coming in, finds one, but he doesn't have the ability to flip back towards his right. It's Sextus going to eliminate him out of the equation. And there it is, headshot coming in from him, and that's going to be a Hammer's win, preventing Invictus from moving into map number 3. They're still here, and they're still going to try to fight.
Yep, they still got their chance. Hammers, I mean, they only got to get 3 more rounds to tie it up, but it is still match point for Invictus. All they can do is get 1 more. And you see the sharing is caring action. People who got some extra cash, buying some guns, throwing it for the teammates, throwing it on the ground. It's a good time. But Invictus, all they got is 2 ARs and a bunch of pistols. Vulgrant, on the other hand, still got a lot of cash in his pocket, so definitely one to be using it. Trying to get a few snipe shots. Revolver's deadly. But this is definitely going to be a little bit different than what they're used to. Mixer's trying to come out and go for the pistol blast. Doesn't work out too well, it almost does.
Was able to do some good damage, though.
Yeah, able to at least bring him down. Stay on for 1. We're now left to 1 revolver, the 2 ARs. A-Site's pretty much open for business. Even though Jeppa is sliding in, it is just a revolver. Trying to get that shot, trying to hit the barrel, nothing connects. So his position's been known. Ooh, looks like Noxic coming to say hi, but wait, he might be able to get to peek on him. Nope. Noxic flips over, takes him down. 2 in mid.
That HK going in big.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to get caught with his knife out, man. He'd only popped around the corner there. They're going to try to plant that bomb, though. A little extra cash is needed. Vulgrant almost able to pick up that kill. I'm not quite sure what happened. Did he run out of ammo there last second? I wasn't looking at how much ammo he had. Felt like he just needed 1 more shot and he would have been able to get that kill on Zayon, but no, ended up going down to it. It's 12-10 here. Invictus still on match point, but Hammers is slowly turning up the heat. I think that was a well-played eco there by Invictus, though. This is the round you're hoping to come into and really hit him hard.
Yep, right now, 12-10. They're trying. They're two away. That's all they need. Come on, Hammers. 2 to tie it up. But Invictus, come on, guys. You have 1 left to go. That's all you need.
But sometimes that is more difficult than a 10-round gap. That 1 round to get to match point. It's all, of course, in the mind.
Yeah, it's once you hit that, it's that 1 more. But sometimes the other team is like, no, you're not going to get that 1 more. Although, Sextus is down. So it is a 4v5. But one multi-kill can change that whole dynamic. That all depends. They are spread pretty evenly across the board. A is probably not where they should be going this time around. Jeppa, take it on Noxic.
Big plays here. That's not looking good here if you're a Hammers fan. 2 players already down here for Hammers. The 5-man advantage over here for Invictus. Could be a full sweep here in round number 23. There's still 3 players on the side of Hammers to try to prevent that from happening. It's going to be difficult, though. They're going to commit to the A side. Here's Vulgar coming out of the corner. He's flashed, but he's going to be able to pick up one and does some damage on the other. And that's Zayon, very low on HP. I believe he's about 18 or 17. You got to be feeling good if you're on the Invictus side here. That bomb has been planted. It is going to switch the roles up here. Mixage, finding Zayon, and now it's all going to be up here to Melody. I don't care what kind of tune you play. You're not going to be able to get this. Recourse drops him.
Oof.
The fat lady has sung. It's 13-10 here. Invictus taking the W. And we're going to map number 3, baby.
And you know, we landed on 13-10 again. That's it. Game number 2 going to Invictus. Congratulations to them for taking it. And taking it the exact same way that Hammer did on the first map. So 13-10, 13-10. Our last and final decider will be on Grounded. But again, congratulations to Invictus for taking this map at number 2, tying it up to 1-1. Remember, guys, this is the best of 3, so we only have one more game left to show. But again, that's going to be on Grounded, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. I warned you guys at the beginning that this was going to be ridiculous between these two teams, that the stats were killer, that everybody was going to just go back and forth with it. So, congratulations for them for taking it. It's going to be a good time. Guys, do not forget, though, remember, we do still have the sign-ups for the main tournament number 2. Those are still open. You guys can sign up, get your name on the board, get your team in there, or find a team to hop on to. Again, signups are still available for that. And then also, there is still the Zuvi contest. These guys have had so many clips today that they're going to be able to post that and have a chance for that $200. But you guys
Easily
watching at home, you guys have, if you guys do anything similar, the greatest things you have, aces, quad kills, triple kills, double kills even, double kill back to back.
scoped.
Yeah. Anything. You guys have a chance to post and get a chance to use that Critical Ops hashtag, Critical Ops Casual, to get a chance to get that $130 there. So guys, don't forget about that. It's available. But we are going to be going into map number 3. So we got to wait for these guys to get in the dressing room, get cleaned up, change clothes, make sure they're ready and prettied up for you guys here on game number 3 coming up on Grounded. We'll be back after this short break.
So he will have to find them, and quickly. Time is already starting to run out, and another thing on Legacy, like retaking sites is actually really hard. He is able to find one, takes down Aruka. Probably knows that one more is top, but yeah, the time is definitely not on his side here. So many angles to check. This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to retake, but actually finds another one. And here's the drop. Oh, he might actually have this. If he sticks it, there is a chance. Fearless tries to take him down. Crux, what a clutch there. 1v3, Ninja Defuse. Crux trying, just will come in, Wives, finish stop Adel Keaton. I mean, unless we see another 1v2 clutch by Crux. Oh, okay, I mean, I didn't, this is doable. Nice flick there on Star, but he doesn't know the second player's location. Oh, he might not check it. Wives checks it and gets clutch. Crux playing absolutely insane here. 2 clutches in a row to keep G9 in this game. Star is definitely accelerating here in terms of skill. Really great shots. I mean, that Deagle defend was just nasty, just a pleasure to watch. Aruka gets a nice double there, denying G9 once again. And this is G9's rifle round, so this is where they should start to get rounds. And Hez able to get one. Is he good for 2? Let's see. Noxic. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the good old Noxic. What am I talking about? Star? This is Noxic, man. He gets a triple. Nice positioning.
Bombarded with equipment, but they're trying to do kind of one out of their own playbook. Pre, boom, Gappa, swapping it out, but right now it's Baines as well. And here we go, Pre just rushing right in, and ooh, see high right barrel stuff to the face.
Be all about, just getting as many rounds as you can, exactly as you said on collision side, because it's gonna be hard on a breach. But there you go, Fair gets an opener. Oh, the flash might go big there, but solid work from him. Gets it second and looking for the third. Oh, Fair, that's nasty. Gets the third one as well.
Steve for another one as well. they're just rolling. Keep going. 2K. Hez. He is still alive. He's got 1. He's got 2. Oh, he got the 3. He got the 3K. Well, then the DXZ showed up.
Yeah, it just seems like S2, they will be able to take this home, especially with Mixage doing that. Mixage! That is so crazy. Triple piece there. He's playing absolutely out of his mind today. Looking for the ace once again.
And they still got the deagles to contend with, which Wives is there with the SA to go ahead and clean it up. Great, last one. Solomon's. Oh, wait. Oh, double. Triple.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, I just didn't have the time.
But there's no time. Oh, that's such a shame. That is so unfortunate.
We've got to push it all the way forward. Solomon's getting a double Bane's going for the trade. Noxic for the double. And triple. Jeppa. All right, Noxic Wives gone. Still got to contend with Star doing that. And that. And that. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe not.
Back rounds very quickly in the competitive esports of Critical Ops, so it's gonna be interesting how it goes. Oh, Jeppa, he's gonna go. Jeppa, no, only gets a double, but actually lids down 2 more players on Banes. He's just pretty much finishing what Jeppa started. Gets a double and a triple game.
I don't know if anyone making noise here. Still playing it very slow. Ooh, Legion, they're getting hit hard. And you know, that first flash already giving away their position. Eri taking out Ori with that pre-fire X Squadron. Their predictions have been on spot on this round so far, and it's really helping them out. Getting some damage on Impressive and Legion. Ori also getting taken out. Reborn, Illis, Ori, Eri actually getting 1-2 and X Squadron with that double kill right there. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan though coming in. Illis, Impressive, Ori. Oh my gosh. Just like that, he gets the ace. What am I? The caster's curse has developed, and Evan he's gonna stick this mission. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun. Like you mentioned, double right there. Could go for the third. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. Vels taking out Nuclear. 5 versus 4. And we see another one. Reborn getting taken out. Vels with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Eri. Gapi. Really like McLaren's axe. Actually really matches the Eagle. See all those nades. Ori. Oh my god. McLaren, Surge. They're all getting lined up in this eco round. Those eco rounds. The whole point from eco round. Getting as many kills as possible. Maybe a bomb plan or a defuse even. Ninja defuse. Akira with the 3K with the SA though. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. He was fast.
And now it's up to Ori, who only has 34 HP. I know, right? He is fast.
But I can see why Team Inc didn't expect him to be there, like, all the way over there. It's like, what? He's, like, taking every single possibility, and then... Oh, not that one. Oh, my God, that flick. Jeez.
Coalition. They've somehow been able to make it up the stairs without any shots fired, or barely any fired at all. A couple grenades going back and forth. Democracy, see if he can find anybody. He's gonna have a kill buffet up here. It's Kuz and Democracy getting kills respectively. Both of them doubling up. Surge finally gonna put out Democracy, preventing from doing more damage to him. Ooh, Surge getting a 2K of his own. Can he find a player on the stairs? He catches him with his knife out. Indeed, it drops him. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Surge, the remaining player here for Team Elevate, and it's up to Crust and Freista. Shots have been fired here. First player has already been dropped for each of these sides, and now the multiple players being dropped. Last 2 left alive here for each side. Illis, the man, is left here for Team Inc. And Akira
gets the 3K. Beautiful 3K there back here. Again, the gunfights are on Eco, obviously. You know, they are going to get that economical loss. Stara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace! Just like that, Clam, Legion, Illis all falling down. No one's able to get 2 shots.
Warren's Cam, we love to see Bonnie here. Warren's cat joining for this little segment. She's gonna say hi.
Bonnie, say hi. Look, Bonnie. He is able to trade out that kill on Hoodie, but spectacular of Hoodie to get the first kill. And the A site defense collapses. The bomb needs to be retrieved before it can be brought into the A bomb site. Isaac finds a kill. That's going to help a lot because there's still no bomb plant. Rat can get 1. He can get 2 kills here if he's fast enough, but Isaac already goes down.
It's going to be happening more so over towards B, not really over towards A. And Azure will evade the sight line of those B players, though Hoodie, I believe, has made the call. He's seen at least 1. You can see here the defense now posturing for this push. Pretzels does find 1, 2, and Hoodie as well answers back. Pretzels finds 3, and they're both so blind. You're the last one alive, and he will get taken out. Nacello kills himself with the nade and bomb plant, so they're gonna have to peek him both at the same time, if anything. But Rap will take down Triton in the first one, and will take down the second. Hoodie out of the round. Rap the double kill, the triple kill total in the round. Will get taken out eventually. Now Triton tries to stop them or slow them down at the very least, but will get naded all the way back to his graveyard, and nothing more can be done. Rain, 10 rounds for them, 3 rounds away. Agonized, but Annoy still there. Isaac and Rap as well. So an interesting strat there. Oh, Zure through the wall takes down Nacello.
And is this a mid rush?
It seems like it might be. Grenades right now, you can see, oh, perfectly thrown there by Zure. Does good amount of damage. He throws it over the top of the wall, and Hoodie only finds 1, fully blind, and will get taken out. Rain. Seconds left. I think Rain have done it. If they can clear out the B bomb site, this would be incredible. But it seems like, no, Isaac's gonna close it out for them. And Triton, they can't do it. Isaac double kill to win it, and Rain have made the reverse sweep work. 13-12. I don't believe it. Rain are your champions.
Gudan e Aguiar já ficaram no caminho. Steve vai tentar neutralizar o garoto. Nossa senhora, olha o time! Meu Deus! Conseguiu encaixar o HS. Double kill pra ele. Que é isso, meu garoto? Tá no vermelho. Vai conseguir o plant. Importantíssimo esse plant aqui, mesmo que ele não ganhe. Que isso? Triple kill. HS. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Esse aí tá com anjo forte, viu? Abriu de lado, ele conseguiu levar o coil. Segura o spray, segura o spray, segura o spray! Triple kill pra ele, tá abençoado! Computada, já marotou o nível Fires. Ele cube no buraco. Ih, que é isso? Ceguinho. Todo mundo cego. Meu Deus, que foi isso? Linda play de caps com utilitárias. Ele consegue a triple kill. Nossa, que pecado.
Meu amigo.
Tá cravado, paralelo com o AKZ. Tem 2 por aqui. Nem deu AKZ, foi mal.
Meu amigo.
Nem deu AKZ, foi mal. Pera lá, ele ouviu, disse, calma que eu sou o pai do 60, triple kill pra ele.
So he will have to find them, and quickly. Time is already starting to run out, and that's another thing on Legacy, like retaking sites is actually really hard. He is able to find 1, takes down Aruka. Probably knows that 1 more is top, but yeah, the time is definitely not on his side here. So many angles to check. This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to retake, but actually finds another one. And here's the drop. Oh, he might actually have this. If he sticks it, there is a chance. Fearless tries to take him down. Crux, what a clutch there. 1v3, Ninja Defuse. Crux trying just will come in, Wives, finish stop Adel Keaton. I mean, unless we see another 1v2 clutch by Crux. Oh, okay, I mean, I didn't this is doable. Nice flick there on Star, but he doesn't know the second player's location. Oh, he might not check it. Wives checks it and gets clutch. Crux playing absolutely insane here. 2 clutches in a row to keep G9 in this game. Star is definitely accelerating here in terms of skill. Really great shots. I mean, that Deagle defend was just nasty, just a pleasure to watch. Aruka gets a nice double there, denying G9 once again. And this is G9's rifle round, so this is where they should start to get rounds. And Hez able to get 1. Is he good for 2? Let's see. Noxic. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the good old Noxic. What am I talking about? Star? This is Noxic, man. He gets a triple. Nice positioning.
Bombarded with equipment, but they're trying to do kind of one out of their own playbook. Pre, boom, Gappa, swapping it out, but right now it's Baines as well. And here we go, Pre just rushing right in, and ooh, see high, right barrel stuff to the face.
Be all about, just getting as many rounds as you can, exactly as you said on collision side, because it's gonna be hard on a breach, but there you go, Fair gets an opener. Oh, the flash might go big there, but solid work from him. Gets it second and looking for the third. Oh, Fair, that's nasty. Gets the third one as well.
Steve for another one as well. they're just rolling. Keep going. 2K. Hez. He is still alive. He's got one. He's got two. Oh, he got the three. He got the 3K. Well, then the DXZ showed up.
Yeah, it just seems like S2, they will be able to take this home, especially with Mixage doing that. Mixage! That is so crazy. Triple piece there. He's playing absolutely out of his mind today. Looking for the ace once again.
And they still got the Deagles to contend with, which Wives is there with the SA to go ahead and clean it up. Great, last one. Solomon's. Oh, wait. Oh, double.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, I just didn't have the time.
But there's no time. Oh, that's such a shame. That is so unfortunate.
We've got to push it all the way forward. Solomon's getting a double Banes, going for the trade. Noxic for the double. And triple. Jeppa. All right, Noxic Wives gone. Still got to contend with Star doing that. And that. And that. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe not.
Back rounds very quickly in the competitive esports of Critical Ops, so it's going to be interesting how it goes. Oh, Jeppa, he's going to go. Jeppa, no, only gets a double, but actually leads down two more players on Banes. He's just pretty much finishing what Jeppa started. Gets a double and a triple.
I don't know if anyone make noise here. Still playing it very slow. Ooh, Legion, they're getting hit hard. And that first flash already giving away their position. Eri taking out Ori with that pre-fire X Squadron. Their predictions have been on spot on this round so far, and it's really helping them out. Getting some damage on Impressive and Legion. Ori also getting taken out. Reborn, Illis, Ori, Eri actually getting 1-2 and X Squadron with that double kill right there. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee though coming in. Illis, Impressive, Ori. Oh my gosh. Just like that, he gets the ace. What am I? The caster's curse has developed, and Evan Lee, he's gonna stick this mission. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun, like you mentioned. Double right there. Could go for the third. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. Vels taking out Nuclear. 5-4. And we see another one. Reborn getting taken out. Vels with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Eri. Gapi. Really like McLaren's axe. Actually really matches the Eagle. See all those nades. Ori. Oh my god. McLaren, Surge. They're all getting lined up in this eco round. Those eco rounds. The whole point from eco round. Getting as many kills as possible. Maybe a bomb plan or a defuse even. Ninja defuse. Akira with the 3K with the SA though. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. He was fast.
And now it's up to Ori, who only has 34 HP. I know, right? He is fast.
But I can see why Team Inc didn't expect him to be there, like, all the way over there. It's like, what? He's, like, taking every single possibility, and then... Oh, not that one. Oh, my God, that flick. Jeez.
Polish, and they've somehow been able to make it up the stairs without any shots fired, or barely any fired at all. A couple grenades gone back and forth. Democracy, see if you can find anybody. He's gonna have a kill buffet up here. It's Kuz and Democracy getting kills respectively. Both of them doubling up. Surge finally gonna put out Democracy, preventing from doing more damage to him. Ooh, Surge getting a 2K of his own. Can he find a player on the stairs? He catches him with his knife out, and indeed drops him. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Surge, the remaining player here for Team Elevate, and it's up to Crust and Freista. Shots have been fired here. First player has already been dropped for each of these sides, and now the multiple players being dropped. Last 2 left alive here for each side. Illis, the man, is left here for Team Inc. And Akira
gets the 3K. Beautiful 3K there back here. Again, the gunfights are on Eco. Obviously, you know, they are going to get that economical loss. Stara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace! Just like that. Clam, Legion, Illis all falling down. No one's able to get 2 shots.
Warren's Cam, we'd love to see Bonnie here. Warren's cat joining us for this little segment. She's gonna say hi.
Bonnie, say hi. Look, Bonnie. He is able to trade out that kill on Hoodie, but spectacular of Hoodie to get the first kill. And the A site defense collapses. The bomb needs to be retrieved before it can be brought into the A bomb site. Isaac finds a kill. That's going to help a lot because there's still no bomb plant. Rat can get 1. He can get 2 kills here if he's fast enough, but Isaac already goes down.
It's going to be happening more so over towards B, not really over towards A. And Xur will evade the sight line of those B players, though Hoodie, I believe, has made the call. He's seen at least one. You can see here the defense now posturing for this push. Pretzels does find 1, 2, and Hoodie as well answers back. Pretzels finds 3, and they're both so blind. Jure, the last one alive, and he will get taken out. Nacello kills himself with the nade and bomb plant, so they're gonna have to peek him both at the same time, if anything. But Rap will take down Triton in the first one, and will take down the second. Hoodie out of the round. Rap the double kill, the triple kill total in the round. Will get taken out eventually. And now Triton tries to stop them or slow them down at the very least, but will get naded all the way back to his graveyard, and nothing more can be done. Rain, 10 rounds for them, 3 rounds away. Agonized, but Annoy still there. Isaac and Rap as well. So an interesting strat there. Oh, Jure through the wall takes down Nacello.
And is this a mid rush?
It seems like it might be. Grenades right now, you can see, oh, perfectly thrown there by Jure. Does good amount of damage. He throws it over the top of the wall. And Hoodie only finds 1, fully blind, and will get taken out. Rain. Seconds left. I think Rain have done it. If they can clear out the B bomb site, this would be incredible. But it seems like, no, Isaac's going to close it out for them. And Triton, they can't do it. Isaac double kill to win it. And Rain have made the reverse sweep work, 13-12. I don't believe it. Rain are your champions.
Gudan e Aguiar já ficaram no caminho. Steve vai tentar neutralizar o garoto. Nossa senhora, olha o time! Meu Deus! Conseguiu encaixar o HS. Double kill pra ele. Que é isso, meu garoto? Tá no vermelho. Vai conseguir o plant. Importantíssimo esse plant aqui, mesmo que ele não ganhe. Que é isso? Triple kill. HS. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Esse aí tá com anjo forte, viu? Abriu de lado, ele conseguiu levar o coil. Segura o spray, segura o spray, segura o spray! Triple kill pra ele, tá abençoado! Computada, já marotou ali o Fires. Ele Cube no buraco. Ih, que é isso? Ceguinho. Todo mundo cego. Meu Deus, que foi isso? Linda play de caps com utilitárias. Ele consegue a triple kill. Nossa, que pecado.
Meu amigo.
Tá travado. Paralelo com o AKZ. Tem 2 por aqui. Nem deu AKZ, foi mal.
Meu amigo.
Nem deu AKZ, foi mal. Pera lá, ele ouviu, disse, calma que eu sou o pai do 60, triple kill pra ele.
So he will have to find them, and quickly. Time is already starting to run out, and that's another thing on Legacy, like retaking sites is actually really hard. He is able to find 1, takes down Aruka. Probably knows that 1 more is top, but yeah, the time is definitely not on his side here. So many angles to check. This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to retake, but actually finds another one. And here's the drop. Oh, he might actually have this. If he sticks it, there is a chance. Fearless tries to take him down. Crux, what a clutch there. 1v3, Ninja Defuse. Crux trying just will come in. Wives finish stop Adelkeith. I mean, unless we see another 1v2 clutch by Crux. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't. This is doable. Nice flick there on Star, but he doesn't know the second player's location. Oh, he might not check it. Wives checks it and gets clutch. Crux playing absolutely insane here. 2 clutches in a row to keep G9 in this game. Star is definitely accelerating here in terms of skill. Really great shots. I mean, that Deagle defend was just nasty, just a pleasure to watch. Aruka gets a nice double there, denying G9 once again. And this is G9's rifle round, so this is where they should start to get rounds. And Hez able to get 1. Is he good for 2? Let's see. Noxic. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the good old Noxic. What am I talking about? Star? This is Noxic, man. He gets a triple. Nice positioning.
Bombarded with equipment, but they're trying to do kind of one out of their own playbook. Pre, boom, Gappa, swapping it out, but right now it's Baines as well. And here we go, Pre just rushing right in, and ooh, see high, right barrel stuff to the face.
Be all about, just getting as many rounds as you can, exactly as you said on collision side, because it's gonna be hard on breach. But there you go, Fair gets an opener, or the flash might go big there, but solid work from him. Gets it second and looking for the third. Oh, Fair, that's nasty. Gets the third one as well.
Steve for another one as well. they're just rolling. Keep going. 2K. Hez. He is still alive. He's got 1. He's got 2. Oh, he got the 3. He got the 3K. And then the EXE showed up.
Yeah, it just seems like S2, they will be able to take this home, especially with Mixage doing that. Mixage! That is so crazy. Triple piece there. He's playing absolutely out of his mind today. Looking for the ace once again.
And they still got the Deagles to contend with, which Wives is there with the SA to go ahead and clean it up. Free, last one. Solomon's. Oh, wait. Oh, double. Triple.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, he doesn't have the time.
But there's no time. Oh, that's such a shame. That is so unfortunate.
We've got to push it all the way forward. Solomon's getting a double Banes, going for the trade. Noxic for the double. And triple. Jeppa. All right, Noxic Wives gone. Still got to contend with Star doing that. And that. And that. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe not.
Back rounds very quickly in the competitive esports of Critical Ops, so it's gonna be interesting how it goes. Oh, Jeppa, he's gonna go. Jeppa, no, only gets a double, but actually lids down 2 more players on Banes. He's just pretty much finishing what Jeppa started. Gets a double and a triple there.
I don't know if anyone making noise here. Still playing it very slow. Ooh, Legion, they're getting hit hard. And that first flash already giving away their position. Airy taking out Ori with that pre-fire X Squadron. Their predictions have been on spot on this round so far, and it's really helping them out. Getting some damage on Impressive and Legion. Ori also getting taken out. Reborn, Illis, Ori, Airy actually getting 1-2 and X Squadron with that double kill right there. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee though coming in. Illis, Impressive, Ori. Oh my gosh. Just like that, he gets the ace. What am I? The caster's curse has developed, and Evan Lee, he's gonna stick this mission. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun, like you mentioned. Double right there. Could go for the 3rd. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. Vels taking out Nuclear. 5 versus 4. And we see now the one Reborn getting taken out. Vels with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Airy. Gapi. Really like McLaren's axe. Actually really matches the Deagle. See all those nades. Ori. Oh my god. McLaren, Surge. They're all getting lined up in this eco round. Those eco rounds. The whole point from eco round. Getting as many kills as possible. Maybe a bomb plan or a defuse even. Ninja defuse. Akira with the 3K with the SA though. Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh. He was fast.
And now it's up to Ori, who only has 34 HP. I know, right? He is fast.
But I can see why Team Inc didn't expect him to be there, like, all the way over there. It's like, what? He's, like, taking every single possibility, and then... Oh, not that one. Oh, my God, that flick. Jesus.
Polish, and they've somehow been able to make it up the stairs without any shots fired, or barely any fired at all. A couple grenades gone back and forth. Democracy, see if you can find anybody. He's gonna have a kill buffet up here. It's Kuz and Democracy getting kills respectively. Both of them doubling up. Surge finally gonna put out Democracy, preventing from doing more damage to him. Ooh, Surge getting a 2K of his own. Can he find a player on the stairs? He catches him with his knife out, and indeed drops him. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Surge, the remaining player here for Team Elevate, and it's up to Crust and Freista. Shots have been fired here. First player has already been dropped for each of these sides, and now the multiple players being dropped. Last 2 left alive here for each side. Illis, the man, is left here for Team Inc. And Akira
gets the 3K. Beautiful 3K there back here. Again, the gunfights are on eco. Obviously, you know, they are going to get that economical loss. Stara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace! Just like that. Clam, Legion, Illis all falling down. No one's able to get 2 shots.
Warren's Cam, we'd love to see Bonnie here. Warren's cat joining us for this little segment. She's gonna say hi.
Hopefully. You say hi? Look, bye. He is able to trade out that kill on Hoodie, but spectacular of Hoodie to get the first kill. And the A side defense collapses. The bomb needs to be retrieved before
Welcome back, everyone, to the finals for main tournament number 1. We have seen 2 fabulous games from Invictus and Hammer Esports. We are now working our way down to game number 3 on Grounded. We've seen Bureau, we've seen Port. Both games ended up on a 13-10 on either side, and the corresponding team that picked the map lost both times. So the team that won on the other team's map. So this is it. 1 map left. It's on Grounded. But before we get too deep, I'm a master. That's Sudden Death joining me here on the European side, helping me out. And these teams are almost ready to go. Again, this is a 1-to-1. At this point, it's anyone's game. And considering what we've seen against the teams, it's like, I mean, 13-10 on both times. They won each other's map. Who's gonna take it on one of the most OG of OG maps? It's anyone's game.
And traditionally, a very coalition-sided. I've seen games where it's 10-2 on the coalition side. It goes into the flip, and then it ends up being 13-11 on the flip. I mean, the coalition side can really come into play here on this map specifically.
Yeah, it definitely can, and I guess it really depends on who chooses what side, on who takes over this knife round. They're rolling into this, and they're rolling fast. Oh, when we stop it, look at Mixage over there. Look at Mixage, he's hanging out on the side. All right, little crab action.
Oh, here we go.
See
Move it in. Our first player to go down.
First.
A lot of yellow, some blue coming in. Ooh, it's going to be Invictus, man.
Invictus, taking the knife. So, whose side will they choose? Which side? Kind of all depends. Again, will they be able to take it first? Are they going to defend? Are they going to chill out, do that side of things? Or are they going to roll right into it? And it looks like they are actually going to opt into the breach.
And that's
going to be interesting. I guess they're going to try and get as many rounds as they possibly can, especially right here in these early ones with the pistols. This is a great opportunity for them to pick up some early ones. But again, Hammer has been notorious about picking up the first pistol round every single time. So I don't know if that was a good idea or not.
Solid coming in from Hammers there. Raze, Noxic and Zayon getting kills respectively here. It's a 3 versus 1. Last place alive here for Invictus is going to go down. But once again, Invictus with the bomb plants. That is just something that's really been sticking out for me from map 1, and now we're coming to map number 3. They're losing the round, but they're still getting that bomb planted. And again, it adds up. It's not a whole lot of cash just in one round, but you do it almost every single time you're on the breach side. It's compounding interest, baby. It ends up being a whole lot of cash.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, again, it's just getting that extra bit, and that extra 4-5 rounds can really add up to not having to go so eco, so often. Anywhere, a lot of times you'll see, some teams, they do 2 rounds and they might eco. Maybe they do 3 rounds and then they eco. But if you keep getting them bomb plants, you might be able to do 4-5 in a row, and you're really putting the pressure on them. And the other team is like, wait a minute, why do they have this? They should be eco, but you forgot about that extra investment that they did. Toxic, Raze, Solomons, picking 1 each. Take them down. We still got Jeppa, AK, Vulgarant, AR-15. See if they're picking anything up. Oh, that's going to be sexist. They would take down Jeppa, leaving an AR-15, the only thing left on the field in Vulgarant's hand for Invictus.
He's got a minute to work with here.
Yeah.
Might be able to pick 1 or 2 up, depending on how impatient these Hammer players get. This is the first time I've casted this map since the rework. I just clicked. I was like, oh, this is new. This is new. I haven't casted this before.
Yeah. There's a few little tweaks that's been done, and honestly, it looks great. So
it does. All the maps look really good. Another round going to Hammers. Not a huge surprise. That was Invictus's eco. Looks like they're going to be going for it again here.
Yep.
Ooh, Sextus is positioned perfectly here, but no, he's not going to be able to capitalize on that. It's Raze with the 3K with the AK-47. Volker just going to put him down before he can do any more damage, but I think enough damage had already been done there. So Jeppa getting dropped there to X Elements, and it's all up to Volgrant to try to do a pretty difficult 1v3 clutch over here on this B bomb site. I love that he can walk out there on the side now. That's just awesome.
Yep, sliding around.
Ooh.
That's going to be Zayon to finish it. Hammers, as per usual, doing an early lead. 3-0. This is what we do to expect. But, you know, if history serves us well, one more of these. If not in this one, we should be seeing Invictus starting to pick up some rounds.
So Sextus pulling out the U ratio, and Mixage also pulling out a U ratio too. Not quite sure how I feel about that on the side of Invictus. That's a lot of cash to be investing here. You're down by 3, and you're on the breach side. I hope he's going to be able to properly utilize that here because it's kind of difficult to use. Well, I'm a noob, so maybe it's difficult for me. Pre-opening it up, finding a headshot there on Noxic. Zay's going to go ahead and give himself some false sense of cover there with that smoke grenade. Exalments is right here, realizing there's a player. He's going to go ahead and spawn for flashbang as he gets flashed. It's going to force him back, though. Breach trying to see if they can take advantage of it. There's Pre again, getting another headshot there on Zayon. This is fantastic here for Invictus. You're going to be able to move in here to this bomb site and get that bomb planted. Nobody's yet to get dropped over here on the side of Invictus. Recourse. Ooh, there's Exalments with the first strike there. Finding Jeppa, Raze, firing some pre-shots, and there's Mixage with that sniper rifle. I don't even know how he had that angle, but he did, and he was able to take full advantage of it. Raze getting dropped, and this should be the first round going over here towards Invictus. They do need to go ahead and get the heck out of that bomb site, though. You can already see the remaining 2 players here for Hammers have decided to go ahead and get the hell on out of Dodge. Sex is going to save that U ratio, and it's 3-1 here.
Yep, they're almost rolling up to Exalments, though. And Exalments able to at least pick one. Going out, he's taking a little damage and able to save himself away. Picking off one. Hammers letting that one go. But again, as we talked, you know, they definitely, with that ability, you know, the Hammers gets to usually 3-4, you know, 3-0. And then Invictus, they get everything they need. And again, you know, that bomb planted, you continue to get the cash. So, maybe traditionally, maybe see Invictus pick up another one again. They close that gap as much as, you know, you got to do with the head game work with, you know, seeing 4-0, 3-0. You know, the Invictus has done really good. Looks like they're staying calm, cool, collected, very focused, and know that just give us a couple rounds. We work well with what we work well with, and if we don't have it, we don't have it, kind of thing. So, Pre able to take down Noxic, big hitter to go down. Sextus able to pick off one each. So Recurse does go down. It looks like A is going to be where they want to try and get into, and aside from Exalments, everybody's hanging out. It's a solid 3v3 on the side with Mixage hanging out on the backside. Even at Volgrant for a headshot. Coming in. And guess what? That bomb's going down. Oh! They did get the plant, but just barely. Ooh, Sextus able to... Oh! That... I swear that connected. But Zayon coming in. Headshot, takedown, Mixage, and with 2 HP, getting the bomb defused.
Once again, Invictus with the bomb plant, though. They're really good at getting that bomb plant. It was so close there, too. Zayon almost was able to prevent that bomb from being planted. 4-1 here as we move into round number 6. It's a very coalition-sided map. All Invictus has to do is keep this somewhat close, and then you get... I mean, in theory, on paper, you go ahead and get the coalition side going into the flip. You keep it close. You should be able to have it in the bag. Noxic, well-placed frag grenade. That's going to do some big-time damage. Zayon down to 2 HP. Going to go ahead and move back here inside his hangar.
Yeah, a lot of equipment, a lot of going out. And again, that's super important. These grenades can be very useful, or they can just be an annoyance at this point. But these things are flying, they're going. Jeppa and Zayon would be the ones to really need to watch out for those at this point. Exactly, right there. Exelements getting the grenade. Noxic and Exelements for another one. Now Recurse and Mixage doing some trading. Sexus, though, got his G ratio. Can't he get the quick pick, but Raze is there to help save the day. Mixage, last one alive. This is a 1v1 sniper match here. Good old 1v1.
That's 69 HP for both these players. They're both at 69 HP. Giggity.
Oh!
Sextus with the mean headshot.
If that's not a meme for the ages, I don't know what is.
That right there is a perfect clip for the Zuvi top clip contest. Just saying.
Absolutely. 1v1.
That's gotta go up.
Snipers. Double 69. Perfect.
Easy all day. That's $200 in the bag. And the headshot was clean. It was.
Yeah,
that was
it was.
super clean. Sextus moving up here, watching his metal detector, seeing if he can get anybody off guard with the ratio. He's going to have an opportunity to. Man, Recourse just stopped short. He's about to peek around the corner. Teammate there, they go ahead and get him out. That's a well-placed flashbang. It's going to allow Sextus to go ahead and back up and reposition. Very, very wise of him not to go ahead and try to challenge that. I see too many ratio players. They pull the ratio out, and they want to get those quick scopes, and they play too aggressively with it. Him backing up and repositioning is just a great decision. Very spread out here right now on the side of Invictus, trying to figure out which side they want to go to. They do seem to be favoring the B site, but they can't easily switch back over here towards A. And of course, unknown to them, Hammers is definitely way more positioned here towards A. They could get over towards B and get that bomb planted very quick here. Minute left here on the clock. Still trying to figure each other out. Ooh, Zayon's going to be first to strike, finding the headshot there on Jeppa. At this point, yeah, you'll probably see that bomb go ahead and commit towards this B site. There's Raze. He should be giving out the valuable information there. He saw, I think, at least one, potentially two players. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the X-ray vision we got. Raze jumps up on the truck. Great game and map sense. He's able to figure out where he needs to be. Gets up there, gets the kill, and then jumps back down to go ahead and reinforce his right side here. Smoke grenade coming in clutch. Up to Mixage here. He misses the shot right there on his right side.
No.
You gotta hit that, man. You have to hit that.
I tell you what, though, you know what I love seeing? Not only with Razor Solomon's on top, not the best time for Noxic, but again, everybody has a bad game. But look at that 444 across the board over there for Invictus. But you know what I love seeing, though? I love seeing from Hammers. They'll do the shot, like say with the sniper, and back up, or taking the shot with the AUG and back it up and throw that equipment so fast. It's just a reaction for them. Just tap, throw, and it's gone. Like they throw that grenade, make a backup, so they're not gonna. While he's backing up to either reload, they're not gonna challenge. Something is now flying their way. But what is flying towards the way of Hammers is all the bullets. So many have died. 3 down. Sextus, Solomons, and Noxic. Leaving it to a 2v3. A, though, the bomb is planted. They gotta get in. They gotta get these kills. Ooh, Jep making it clean, leaving it all up to Seon and do a 1v3, but Volgren decided he was done with that.
Fast, aggressive push there towards that A site, and ended up paying off for Team Invictus right there.
But yeah, no, I love that they fire and immediately react with an equipment, grenade, flash. And it's honestly, from what it saved them, because as with us with the X-ray, we can see them like they're about to come back, but then they back right back up, with that, and it's so nice. It's so nice to see that they've learned to be able to kind of save themselves.
Minute 25 here on the clock. Exalmans firing a couple warning shots. Again, there it is. Just quickly, it's like instinct. Switch over to that flashbang. Go ahead and get on out of there.
Yep, they're there. If you got the info, there's more than one. You might want to try and give it a couple shots, throw it, and dip. And look, he's already back. He's outside. He's repositioned. Just waiting for them to come back. Knows they're there. All little bits of info is good. All information is key, and whoever can get the most could win. But it's all about also utilizing that to your advantage, the crosshair placement, and the game sense to be able to use that. One is down, though. for the side of Invictus. Now 1 down for Hammers. And then now we're going back again. Another one down. Noxic being able to pick 1. And here we go. It's a 3v4. Grenades and flashes are flying like mortars from the sky. Lots of damage. Going back and forth on both sides. Ooh, Sex is able to pick off 1. Volgrant does for a trade. 2v3 coming back. Noxic for another. It's all up to Jeppa. Can he get those? You can feel the pressure. Got 3 to contend with, and one of those is a U ratio. Picking up Noxic. Oh! And Excelibant's right there at the last second before he disappears back to the spawn. Doing some clean work, but unfortunately, that round goes to Hammers. They're now at 7-2. Seen this before. This should be the point to where, knock on that wood. Invictus to start be rolling back in this butt. Their runs look a little different than it was last time. And oh no! The flash right in their faces. That's not looking good.
Free opening up, headshot there on Noxic. Zayon gonna prevent him from pushing into the bomb site here. Hammer's game sense is just phenomenal. Ooh, Zayon almost able to pick up that kill, does some good damage to Recurse, but ultimately gonna lose that gunfight. Bomb is being planted once again by Invictus, which is helping them hang in here, but they really need to put a point here on the board. You don't want too many more points to go on the board here on the side of Hammers before you get that coalition side. It just makes it more and more difficult. But like I said, I've seen 10-2 comebacks once you go into the flip here on Grounded. 2v4 here, Recourse down low in the HP department. Hammers is just going to go ahead and let them have this. I think it's a good decision there by them. You can see 2 players already spreading out, Volgrant and Recourse respectively. Excuse me, Volgrant and Mixage, spreading out to see if they can pick up these remaining 2 stragglers here on the side of things. For Hammers, Hammers is going to do their best to try to stay alive here and make it through this and carry that AUG and ratio on into the next game. Ooh, man, Sextus is able to get this. Mixage just finds Raze, but Sextus is going to be able to... Oh, so close. He is able to. I thought it was going to lose it. He's able to carry that ratio on into the next round.
Yep, and that's a big deal. Be able to save that money. Be able to, because, look at his money now. He definitely wouldn't have had a chance to have it again. Oh, yeah. So,
100%.
That even though he lost, that's still a huge win, being able to keep that.
Noxic coming up. Oh, I thought he was going to try to go for the knife kill. It's Mixage getting a kill, Recourse, and pre-doubling up. Sextus is going to find 1 fee ratio. And so maybe see if he can get 1 more before he goes ahead and gets dropped. 38 HP to his name. Invictus very quickly moving around here towards his B bomb site. Going to try to get that bomb planted here. A little extra cash to work with, but not too much more time here on their breach side to fully matter, but everything helps. I would like to know the statistics of them getting the bomb planted. Bombs planted and Mixes drops, and right after that, they've gotten the bomb planted at least like 85%, I think, of the rounds so far they've played here on the breach side. Maybe 80.
Yeah. It might be as low as 75% of the time, but majority.
Still really impressive.
Yeah, they're at least getting a planner. Whether they win or lose, they're still getting this extra cash. Look, we have yet to really see them go eco. Like, maybe, yeah, sure, less equipment, but, like, no one's gone real eco, and that really makes a difference.
It does.
Not really just getting clobbered.
It's what allows them to be in to make that comeback in the later part of the first half.
Yeah, it really does. And similar to this, they have as much as they want to use. And they have that because even though right now they should be just scraping the bottom, but they just keep saving that extra cash.
And who's scraping the bottom? The coalition side. The side you don't normally expect to be scraping the bottom here towards the end.
And the fact that they're 3 points ahead. And they're scraping.
That too. Exactly. MP7 here in the hands of Noxic. It is weird, but it's what's going to help if Invictus can keep this up and then preventing Hammers from planting the bomb or going into the flip. They're ultimately going to be the winners here.
Yeah. And I fully expect that Hammers will get the pistol again and the next one. And then maybe another one. So they're going to hit 10 at least. I'm just going to go ahead and call that because they've done that literally 5 times in a row on all the pistols. So I'm going to go ahead and say that. But something at that point, something in there, they might lose 1, but something's going to click once Invictus gets their stuff like they can normally do. Then that's going to rack them closer and close that gap. Yep. So they're going on the flip down 2. But I'm guessing, again, Hammers are going to at least get 2. and they're going to come back and start walking home. Again, that's what they've been doing. And just it happens on the first map. They didn't get to do that. But I think that's 100% possible, and that's within the realm of everything we've seen so far.
Man, if you are a fan of Invictus right now, you have to be incredibly happy.
Yep. Even though they're down.
Wow.
You know the play that's coming.
Exactly. You're on the coalition side, on a very coalition-sided map that is grounded. You guys have seen the matches. It's 9-3, 10-2. Your team's down. They were on the breach side. They go into the flip on the coalition side, and then they go ahead and win 13-11. It's possible. Now, Hammers is still definitely in this, but it just seems like the momentum is shifting more and more in favor of Invictus. And you can see here in the pistol round, look at this, and just cleaning Hammers up, absolutely demolishing them. And it's a clean sweep.
That might change this, because I'm thinking, Hammers, he's going to do it again on that pistol, like they've been doing, but that's not good for Hammers. Look at that. 3 at the top, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, almost in sequential order, but look at that over there. 9, 9, and 9, and then 7 and 6. Staying super consistent. Bottom 2 on either side, same score, but honestly, it's weird. They're down by 1, but Invictus looks better. Feels
like Invictus is ahead by multiples. Oh my gosh, speaking of multiples, Jeff doubling up with the import, trying to go for the third. Ooh, look at that. Zeon trying to get the cheeky kill there.
And then look at this Noxic. He is just so far. Yep, Volgren gets a nice little tap, and that was it. Tied it up already. I thought Hammer was going to be, make this a little bit further ahead, but since they got the pistol round on Invictus, this is not looking too good. Because that's really where Hammer shines, is the early rounds, and now that they don't have that, oh boy.
This coalition side and grounded. I know I keep saying it. I know I sound like a broken record, but it is. I've seen some incredibly impressive comebacks. Like, it's stupid. Jeff getting tagged just a little bit. Knows there's a player out there. He's going to decide to commit. Throws that frag. But Sexus is going to decide to go ahead and get on out of there. Free with some warning shots fired over there towards concessions. All of these breach players are grouped up here inside of concessions. They're going to be trying to push through B long here. There's only be one player to contend with immediately. That'll be Pre. Once that smoke dissipates, Pre knows this. As soon as he sees a couple players, you can start watching these coalition players begin to rotate. All right, he sees them. He's able to find one. Does a little bit of damage to Zeon there as well. And you can see Invictus immediately starts rotating over. Recourse finds one, doubles up, trying to third. He does indeed grab it, and Mixage finishing off Zeon. And Invictus has taken the lead for the first time here in map number 3, and they are looking hot and ready to roll in here.
Yeah, they have taken their time. They have planned, and honestly, it's just watching it unfold. Like, it's almost like an onion. You just peel back one layer, and you're like, ooh, that was good. And then you peel back, and you're like, ooh, they did that too, and then it's those bomb plants. You're like, oh, okay. You just keep going, and it's just building and building and building, and now we're here. Them take the lead.
Things. Yeah, it's the small things that keep doing every single round that's adding up towards the end, and they've done it in every single map so far. At least 2 I watched in the tail end of map 1, which I was watching on YouTube before I joined here to cast. 8-7.
Yeah,
Invictus with the round lead. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. I was saying, yeah, they've just been doing great. And like the first map, Hammer just, they ran away with it. And so that was the thing. But maybe that was the fluke. They got that first game of the day, to kind of, get the rust off, get it going. But yeah, it honestly just watching the build-up. And they did basically the same thing on game 1, just something happened at
not as well.
Yeah, it just they figured it out what they messed up on the first one, and it seems like it's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, and you get those first map jitters too. It happens.
Yeah.
Even though you're professional, you've been here before, you've been on stream, hundreds of people watching you. It happens. Bomb picked up here. Yeah. Axel Elements is the bomb carrier. They're going to move over here towards this A site. There's only 2 players on here. Flashbang going out. That should allow them to push around here. Yeah, Volgren really tagged hard by that flashbang. Smoke's going in, allowing the breach to push in. There's Noxic, almost able to get the kill there, but Volgren has the better crosshair placement. He picks up the headshot on him. All these breach players have spread out, and the Coalition are slowly coming up to try to retake this bomb site. Quick little trade going down there. Recourse puts down Zeon. Those flashbangs are coming in big here from Hammers, really prevent Invictus from moving too fast and aggressive. Recourse, fantastic control of his recoil. And Sextus, the last player alive here for his team, with the sniper rifle. He got it. Oh, he did hit that. Oh, wow. Got the hit marker, comes back to get the second one. That smoke grenade's going to go down, distracts him just long enough for Mixage to put him on the side, and pre-defuses the bomb. It's 2-round lead here for Invictus.
That was clean. You know, just getting that information. Sure, there was a death involved, but, you know, able to throw that smoke. Came from the side, you know, just playing that just right. And as soon as that smoke hit, got his attention, but, you know, not looking to his left. And so, Invictus, again, it's just those slow builds. And look, you know, they're fully stacked. They got cash. And, you know, they're just not losing that extra money. And now, again, Hammer's still looking good as far as what they have. But need to see some more deaths roll in the favor of the yellow for them to be able to pick this going for at least a couple of rounds. And again, it's just getting in there, and even if you don't take it, you gotta at least try to get that bomb planted and pull an Invictus.
Free, quick utility usage, and just goes ahead and gets on out of there. 58 seconds left here on the clock. Hammers has yet to be able to point a point on the board since going into the flip.
Yeah, and that's just something that seems to be to happen. Again, and usually you'd see Hammer take those early rounds, 2, maybe 3, and that's really what locks him in to feeling good. But right now, since that didn't happen, I don't know if that was the breaking point.
2 sniper
Right
rifles
now,
out here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there actually is. Yeah, Pre and Jeppa both have them, along with Raze. That's interesting. Definitely
Watch
the
these
map
angles
for
here.
it.
Oh yeah, especially on the coalition side. I'm always a little iffy when they pull it out on the breach side. It's like, again, that HK sometimes the better weapon to be able to use because you get caught in odd situations where the bomb's planted and you can't properly defend and move quickly. Time running out. Time on the side of Invictus.
Yeah, that was a power play. Holding with 3 players. I mean, don't be wrong. You know, it's not the most uncommon thing, but it's usually a big deal for them to be able to, like, hey, just don't. Like, you know, you lost 2, and you're like, I mean, it's still possible. 3v5 is more than possible with multi-kill. But that's a hard play to call for the in-game leader.
It is.
Moving up. Mix is just the only one down. Take it nice, slow, and easy. Trying to even it out a little bit. Right now, technically B, based on what we can see, is definitely a great option. If they make a nice bum rush to B, they could easily take out Recurse. He might be able to take out 1, maybe 2, then get the bomb planted and make it a 3v3. But Hammers just isn't given that extra, you know, oomph to get to the bomb site. Looks like a lot of kills, you know, beforehand is what they're trying to go for.
Might work for him here. 45 seconds on the clock. Hammers does need to commit. Recourse. Getting some good information here. Barely flashed. Pre getting a kill. Ooh, Raze instantly punishes Recourse. But Pre's gonna put down Raze.
They let him get behind him. Although we got 2 down. It's all up to Vulgrant. This may have worked. I thought it was almost over with Pre coming from behind. Sextus able to take down Vulgrant. Nice and clean. But didn't get the bomb planted. Not even before it switched over. Yeah, that's very important. Gotta get that in there. Gotta get that cash, guys. Looking good, though. Pre, Mixage, Recurse, super close together. Tag team duo, Sullivan, Sextus, hanging out with 12 each. Then 11 trailing in 3rd place for him. So, 10,
still super close.
Yeah, 10-8. Rolling it.
And this is what you want.
So
this is what you want to see in the finals, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. We got 1 down. Jeppa already out of the mix. That might be always good to get that early pick. Got all SGs primed and ready to go. 1U ratio. 2 M4s, 2 AUGs. You know, A is completely open. Little do they know. Although Mixage able to pick off one, trying to retreat. But giving that information, they're all rolling it to B. So this is about to be a 3v2, 3v3, just mashup here. Here comes the... Oh, Recurse gets the grenade kill. Stopping them in their tracks. They looked like they were about ready to push, and then one, you know, he got the kill, and that was it. Here they go for the push. Raze, going down. Ooh, Recurse hanging out, got in the move. Zion takes him down. 2v2. Going for the kill. Volgren takes him down. It's all up to Raze. Trying to get into position. Almost gets caught off guard with his knife out. So close. Mixes, flings it up. 11-8.
Man, Invictus is creeping ever so closer to that magic number that is 13 here.
Mm-hmm. And Invictus, again, you watch the move, and it is... You see, there's no one player moving by themselves unless it's the one gathering the info. If you see one move, someone's kind of inching with them. Always got a backup. Always got a buddy.
And that's huge.
Good.
Wow,
Yeah,
volley
you
of
get at
grenades
least
coming down here.
That's huge. At least 1 for 1.
Yeah. Economy department, and of course in the round.
Oh, no.
Volgren doubled up with the SG. Zayon puts him down before he can do more damage. There's Jeppa catching them off guard as they try to push out there of that storage room. Mixage slowly creeping around here, but it's Jeppa going to take that kill away from him. Sexus, the remaining player, alive. Once again, the U ratio here in his hand. He's able to pick up a nice quick scope there on Mixage, but he's quickly going to get dropped. It's match point here for Team Invictus.
And right now, being match point with what they've been doing, this is going to be real difficult for Hammers. I mean, Hammers still has basically a full buy at this point. And, I mean, they've got to do it. And so far, they've only gotten 1 round since the flip. I mean, just look at it. It's 1 round since the flip. That's it. And they've got to really, literally turn it on right now and run away with 4. And it's totally possible, but that's going to be hard.
Ooh, tried his best there. Recourse was able to do a little bit of damage. Exalment's going to put him out of his misery, though. Zayon down low on HP. Hammers knows the situation they're in. 5 players up here on Hammers. Oh, maybe 4.5. Zayon's pretty low on the HP department. 3 players of life here for Invictus. Deagle in the hands of Mixage, forcing to play an eco here. Jeppa and Volgren both rocking some assault rifles. A minute left here on the clock. Hammers deciding what they want to do. There's one player still hanging out here by B-Long, making a little bit of noise, trying to make them think they're going to be over there. But Invictus is kind of reading them like a book here. More not necessarily reading them like a book, just staying strong and confident. They haven't had any type of proper call-out. They're staying strong. No FOMO. There it is, that call-out coming in from Volgren, letting them know they've rotated over here. Hammer's going to get a bomb plant. That'll be crucial. A little extra cash in their account. And now the roles have reversed here. You got to try to retake the site. Or Invictus has to retake the site here from Hammers. Mixage finds Sexus, the first player to get dropped here on the side of Hammers. Jeppa moving up, seeing if he can find anybody creeping by these carts. Jeppa about to come into the corner. Zay is there. And they're trying to. So 3 versus 3 now. That bomb is slowly ticking down. Mixage finds Raze. There's someone able to get this kill. Wow.
And that was so slated for Hammers on that one, but everybody's got a buddy. Everybody had backup. And when it came down to it, only 1 of 3 went down. And look at those score lines, so clean together. 19, 16, 15, 15, and 11. So even the lowest side still breaking the double digits, which is huge. You want to see your entire team at least in double digits by the end. So yeah. Invictus, congratulations for taking home main tournament number 1 victory out of this best of 3. You did a lot of work. It's been very hard. It did not look good at the start, but you came through at the end, grabbing that 2-1. And honestly, just watching that team play was just beautiful, and seeing just how important getting those bomb plants are consistently can keep you in the game and keep you and the opposite team on their toes to being able to just keep pounding down, keep going with continuously having, say, you're always running at least an SG. You've at least got a flashbang, maybe a grenade. You don't have everything, but you have a solid buy that most people would, hope to get after an eco, but you are continuously getting those bomb plants, and that's where that is so, so, so important to get the money management underway, as I'll put it, for your rounds.
Yeah. No, I mean, really, Invictus deserved that 100%. They worked incredibly hard, again, consistently getting those bomb plants, being able to buy that frag grenade that does a little extra damage, buying that flashbang that flashes out the player, allows you to push in and plant that bomb again. Each and every time, it adds up, and that's something Hammers wasn't able to capitalize when they were on the breach. They were not able to capitalize on getting those bombs planted as often as Invictus did. They did not get that cash. Invictus really, really earned that round. They played hard. They played together great as a team. They got those bomb plants, utility utilization, moving together as a unit. As you said, every time they moved together, there was somebody watching somebody's back. Each and every time, or almost each and every time, they're able to pick up those refrags, even if their player who's trying to get the information, trying to get that pick went down, they're able to get their refrag, they're able to get that little extra information or that grenade out. Invictus just played it as an absolute unit today, and they really do deserve the win over Hammers. Congratulations to them.
Absolutely. Again, guys, it's been a pleasure. These games were, I told you at the beginning, these were going to be a hot set of games. So, again, congratulations. But if you guys at home want to be a part of this, you are more than happy. Signups are open for main tournament number 2. They are open to everyone, every last one of you guys. Yet you have a chance. These guys are not, invincible. They are able to be killed. They are able to be beat. As you can see, even the best of the best, across the board, they can be beaten. So have a chance. Sign up and go ahead and be a part of main tournament number 2. And if for some reason you can't, you don't have the time, you're new to the game, or you just don't have that set of abilities, there is still another option for you guys. Remember that we do have our partnership with Zuvi and that top clip contest. You guys can download the Zuvi app from your corresponding store, whether it be the App Store, the Google Play Store. There's a link on screen with the onelink.to-Zuvi, or you guys can scan the QR code or come back to the stream on your desktop, scan it with your phone. It'll take you straight to it. If you guys are playing in circuit, even just getting to be able to be in circuit and have those games recorded on your side or pull the clip from stream, you guys can upload that to Zuvi and have a chance to win the circuit contest, which is the hashtag Critical Ops circuit for those kills. Or if you guys are at home and you don't, think you maybe have, the chops for it, but you still want to be a part of it, you can. I mean, everyone is welcome. There's something for everyone, including the casual gameplay clip for the hashtag Critical Ops Casual. You guys can take your casual clips, your ranked gameplay, your custom games, anything you have, that quickscope 360 from the top, multi-kill, ace, whatever. Post that on the casual Critical Ops, and that is going to be $130 up for grabs. Winners will be pulled every single month from September to October and November for your chance to win. But unfortunately, that is going to be all for us. Sudden Death, you're a lifesaver. Thank you for coming and joining us on the European side. It's always happy to have a surprise visit. And everybody at home, you guys, and in the back end, making this whole thing possible. You guys are all fantastic and great. Thank you so much for sticking with us today for the finals in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's been a pleasure. But we will be back
Before we hop out here,
later
though.
on.
Before we hop out, I got one thing I want to say. Chat, giveaway. All you got to do is post your player ID. You know how this works. You've been here before. If you're new around here, all you got to do is go into the Critical Ops game, go to your profile, and copy that player ID. It's super easy. All you got to do is press the copy button. You come back to the YouTube chat, and you paste it. We're giving away some cases. Go ahead and do that. There'll be some lucky winners. Those cases will be delivered to your account after the stream. They'll be announced after the stream as well. But again, all I got to do, copy and paste that player ID in the comment section down below, and you will be entered to win some cases. Good luck on that. And again, congratulations to Invictus on their W. That's all I got. Hey, Master, take us on out of here.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Get those cases. That was a great last entry. I love it, guys. That's even something for you. You don't even have to do any clips. You just put your stuff in the chat, get some cases. We will be back later on today here on the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the ring, the notification, and make sure it's on always, because YouTube likes to tell you what you like. And if you just don't see it, you don't see it. So make sure you hit the always. North America will be coming up later today for some more epic finals for the North America side of things. But until the next set of matches for main tournament number 2 that you're totally signing up for, we will see you guys back in the hot seat then. Later.